All right, all right, all right. Good afternoon. I'm Dom.
I am Jamie.
Welcome back to the cutting room floor. Today we end the saga. But for next week, we gotta do something gay, bro. It's Pride Month. We gotta get something gay popping.
Next week we're gonna be off.
Are we off?
Yeah, because you're gonna be.
Oh shit! I'm going
Yeah.
to fucking Kentucky.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which reminds me, I have an idea for 2 weeks from now.
Okay.
Supergirl comes out. Do you want to go see
Let's
Supergirl?
go see it.
And then
Yeah.
and then we could do what we did with
Super
Fantastic
G.
Four.
Super G. That should be good.
Yeah.
Should be good. Should be fun time. All right. Well, guys, we may not be able to get gay for you. Maybe we'll throw one in at the end of the month. It may
And
not come out during Pride Month.
We can have Pride anytime.
Anytime, exactly.
Yes.
You're right.
Yes.
You know, every day is Pride Day. But anywho, let's talk about Pride. We finish out the series, the Snyderverse, with Snyder's Justice League. And, you know, it only took me 5 years to see it. And I've been waiting for this for a long time. I've had many people who wanted to sit down and watch this with me. And I've been told multiple times that I'll love it. So I made this an event. You know, I literally lit some candles,
Really?
the lights. You know, I put on some special colorful lights and made it an event.
Wow.
Because I was excited for this. I was. And we'll talk about whether it paid off or not.
Huh?
4 hours long.
4 hours and 2 minutes.
In 2 minutes. Yes, right.
Yes.
That's right. I thought Max even said 3, but I don't know. Let's get some stats for it. Rotten Tomatoes, 71%. Not too bad.
Hey, better than Joss Whedon's.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
That was like 20 or something.
Yeah.
IMDb 7.9. Very good score there. The people definitely. This one was for the people, obviously. And Letterboxd 3.4. So we got some good audience scores there for sure. And even some pretty good critical scores. And I must say, this film lived up. It did. And it lived up pretty well, I must say. I was glued from start to finish. And these aren't even my peoples like that outside of Batman. You know what I mean? Like, I love the Bat, but you know, I ain't a stupid guy.
Yeah.
You know, Wonder Woman, you know, I like Wonder Woman. She cool, but she ain't one of my main bitches or nothing, you know?
Yeah.
And definitely not a bit of Aqua Boy.
But you do love the Flash.
I do like the Flash. I did love that Ezzy was in this film.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna just go ahead and say what my favorite thing about this movie was right off the rip. Because it's 4 hours, everybody got their time.
Yeah.
And that's really, I think, the heart and soul of this movie. You give a shit about all of them because you get time with all of them.
Yes.
And you really get to see what they can do and why they're useful to the team. And Barry actually made me sad watching Barry in this because knowing the future's over, we should definitely be getting a Flash too.
We should be.
But we're not.
No.
And, you know, we'll talk about it. I had a lot of fantasies after watching this film that I thought about that I know will never come true because of a lot of different reasons.
A lot of fantasies.
Yeah, like, of course I wanted a sequel.
Yeah.
Not gonna happen. Of course I want another Flash movie. Not gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know.
Like a Cyborg movie.
Yeah, bro, why not?
Yeah.
He already showed in this that he's obviously entertaining and good enough he could do this.
He's like the heart and soul of this film.
He really is. I mean, he sacrifices everything.
Yeah, he does.
I won't spoil it yet. But we know what happens to him and the people around him. And he's got a weird, like, Batman kind of story in a weird ass way. He's like Batman meets Tony Stark. Obviously the Stark because of the tech.
Yes.
But
yes.
Okay, it's a guy who he lost his mother and then his father became an Alfred to him in a weird way.
Yeah.
And then he lost him.
Yeah.
So he's got this weird Bat thing going on and this weird Stark thing going on and you know, was an athlete, lost everything.
Yeah.
Had everything taken from him and kind of had to make do with what he had. But anywho, it's a long one, so let's just get right into stuff.
All
so,
right.
I mean, dude, so this kind of picks up right after BVS.
Yeah, and
it
actually
jumps right in.
Yeah, actually, it does what BVS does. So you see,
it comes in right after Man of Steel.
Yeah. Because you see, like Bruce, watching the destruction of Metropolis in the beginning of Batman versus Superman, and then in this, it's when Superman gets killed,
Yeah.
and you see that him screaming sets off these boxes.
Yep.
And then that's what triggers everything.
And we get this cool dude who I knew nothing about. Steppenwolf? Steppenwolf.
Yeah, they're mother boxes.
Okay, mother. I kept fucking that up.
Yeah.
All right, so
Wolf Mother?
Yeah, Wolf Mother.
Yeah.
Steppenwolf was brilliantly designed.
Yeah.
Some great CGI work with him.
Dude, Kieran Hines did great with the voice.
Yeah, I was like, whoever did the voice was great.
Yeah.
I was feeling this character a lot.
Yeah.
I thought this was a real cool.
This is his redemption. He did something to upset Darkseid is his nephew.
Yeah, that's his nephew.
That's his nephew.
I thought it was so damn
Yeah.
interesting. Okay.
So he did something to upset him.
Yeah, because they banished him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's looking for this thing for Darkseid, which is the anti-life equation, which would help Darkseid control everything. And he just comes to Earth because he finds what happens when Superman dies, these mother boxes activate, so these beings from another universe know that they can come to Earth because it's no longer protected. Because the boxes that they left there centuries or however long ago, you know, they haven't had contact with them since. So they didn't know where they left them or anything because it had been that long.
Yeah, and then so the first one that really starts kind of going off is the Amazonian one.
Yes,
and the ladies are guarding it. And I'll tell you my nitpick right now. I'm just gonna skip ahead.
Okay.
The Amazonians are the only ones that really put up a fight with these fucking things.
Oh yeah,
dude. The other two they're like, hey, no, take them.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck, man? I was like, we got 4 hours and you just gonna let them have it like that?
Well, I don't know. Cyborg tried.
He tried, but he failed miserably. Then, someone got, we'll get there. But man, his
dad did more to fight it.
Yes. Yeah. Aquaman, man, he let that thing go quick. I was like, come on, Jason.
But you notice, like, he's bitter about Atlantis.
Yeah.
So I think that has more to do with his reticence because he's like, why am I even helping these guys?
Yeah, he's like, fuck these guys.
Yeah. He's like, you guys, because remember, Mira inexplicably has like a British accent.
Yeah, your girl.
In this film.
Uh-huh.
So, and the Green Goblin had been training him since he was young.
And Willem Dafoe's in this.
Yeah, the Green Goblin.
yeah. I was like, Willem Dafoe's in this.
Yeah, he's Volko because he was in Aquaman.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So the crazy thing about this is, like, you could see that Zack Snyder had a hand in, like, Aquaman and Wonder Woman, like, their solo films. And they changed something with them, I guess, because they wanted to go in a different direction. So there's things that are different that are set up in here than in, like, Wonder Woman or Aquaman.
Yeah.
Like, I got into a discussion with someone in my, that one Brit Lit class about, like, New Woman literature. So I was talking about, like, Wonder Woman. And this other student brought up about how they're represented differently in, like, Zack Snyder's Justice League and Wonder Woman. And I tried to point out to her that, like, yes, and she thinks it's because, a female directed Wonder Woman. And I'm like, yeah, but Zack Snyder still did the story. It's still his idea for the character. But I think most of the Amazons in Zack Snyder's Justice League are, like, the guards and the army. So they have to be, like, beefier or more muscular.
Yeah.
Because they're guarding this thing and they're the ones who have to protect it. They're not like your doctors and your whatever.
I wasn't mad looking at them. I liked them.
Yeah, I think it was more. I think the discussion was more about, like, the male gaze versus, like, when a female does it. It's more respectful to the female body.
But just like you said, I mean, you want to convince me that these women can guard shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to see a Jennifer Lawrence size chick out
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
I want to see a chick at least 5'9", 10 with some size on her out
Yeah,
there.
and I know she could break me in half.
Oh yeah,
They all look like
please,
She-Hulk.
please break me. You know what I'm saying? Come break me.
Yeah,
Sure. Yeah, the Amazonians. So all right, so he comes to fight them, and they put up a fight, bro. They go stupid. I mean, this thing is getting. There's mad. If this was a football game, there was a lot of turnovers.
Yeah,
Interceptions
there
was
was.
going crazy.
Yeah,
I was like, "Whoa, we should get some football in this movie." Snyder must be a football fan.
he has to
because he always got Gotham City University always playing in his films.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
yes,
GCU always got a game on.
Yeah,
but they've put up a huge fight, and obviously, I'm like in my head, I'm like, he's gonna get it because that's how the movie's gonna progress. But they were putting up such a fight. I'm like, maybe you won't get it.
Yeah,
I'm like, he did such a good job in this scene. This is obviously a rewatchable scene. The scenes are so drawn out because it's so long, and they're fleshed out so well. I mean, there's a lot of rewatchable scenes because it is still long, but some of them are like 20 minutes. First box scene, that was a good 15 minutes at least.
And you got to see like Hippolyta, Wonder Woman's mom, as a leader.
Yeah, going stupid.
Yeah.
Bro, and like
she doesn't ask them to do anything she wouldn't do.
Yeah, and your girl talking about the male gaze from Snyder. The male gaze is on the males. Think about think about 300.
Yeah,
think about Watchmen. Think about all the movies he made with all the males.
Look at Henry Cavill,
abs and shirts off and sweat. Yeah,
Affleck and BVS.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, that's the male gaze. You know what I'm saying? I know he's a gym dude. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think about it until like the end. But I was like, bro. Zack Snyder might be bisexual because I'm like, I know he's married, I know he had kids and stuff, so obviously he likes women. But I'm like, he might like dudes too because I'm like, the way he shows men in his movie, it feels it's slightly homoerotic.
It does, but it's still artistic.
Yeah, it's not. No. It's done. It's not. We're not talking about Joel Schumacher here. You know what I'm saying?
You're right, but Affleck does not have bat nipples.
He does not have enough.
And he may have showed his ass in BVS, but it wasn't putting the thing.
Yeah.
So his suit has a crack. You know what I mean? Like, what the?
My man Joel.
Yeah.
But
butt man forever.
So, but the Amazonians go stupid, right? They shot this dude with 180 arrows. Just arrowed up, and I'm like, damn, dude.
Because he had that armor that kept like moving.
It's like, bro, he reminded me of like a glass version of the Terminator from the second one.
Oh yeah, the T-1000.
Yeah, dude, because he was like liquidy, but like it felt shardy at the same time.
Yeah,
makes any sense. It was a fucking dope design.
Because he moves and the armor like breaks
off it. And like. The shit obviously moves, but like when he's standing still, like the thing I liked about him, it looked different almost every environment he was in. I don't know if that was purposeful.
I think so. It's like adaptable.
Yes, I was like, he seems like he adapts to where he's at. So like some places it looked more smooth, some places it looked more shardy. And I'm guessing I'm guessing when he grabs the dirt and stuff, his body sensing where he is.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just me thinking.
No, I think you're right.
Okay, yeah, because the design of this dude was brilliant. I'm already like, bro, we're only like 30 minutes in. I'm already like, shit. We in this thing, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, you get to see Diana. So they get the box, obviously. You see Diana rescue some kids. This was a nitpick I had. Why the fuck were these kids going on a field trip to a bank?
That's a really good question. Yeah, I don't. It's in England though. It's in England, so who knows, man?
Maybe that's teach you about saving money.
Yeah,
I ain't never going on a field trip to a bank.
Yeah.
Not saying it's bad.
No,
because maybe
economics
should start taking kids on field trips to banks.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Of course, you go the day gets robbed, but whatever.
Yeah.
So Diana comes, saves the day.
Yeah, that Daniel Craig looking dude.
Yeah, dude, he did look like Daniel Craig. I was like, this guy looks really familiar. And I just couldn't put my finger on it. But Diana saves the day. And
that's an incredible scene.
Oh, great scene, bro.
Yeah.
And dude, you get to see, of course, Snyder loves slow-mo, but obviously it's necessary with some of the characters in here because they move very quickly.
Yes, because you're right.
Obviously, the Flash, Superman, Wonder Woman, they can move really quick and kind of, in essence, slow down time. But
yeah. It's like we're seeing it from their
perspective. Yeah.
Yes,
so
yeah.
for them, it's slow. For us, we're dead.
Yeah.
She's blocking bullets with her little wrist guard joints.
Yeah,
I'm like, whoa. I'm like,
her gauntlets.
yeah. And then
gee, where'd you get that idea from?
So that's funny. So yeah, she's badass, and it's Gal Gadot looking just right.
Oh yeah.
She looks great in this. And I mean, so now we know what the problem is. So the Amazonians said, they're like, dude, this box didn't start doing all this weird shit until Superman died. And they're like, that means they're gonna go for him. There's 3 of them.
Yeah.
And the Aqua dudes, the Atlanteans. There we go.
Yeah,
the Aqua dudes. Not bad. They got one, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And so
well. See, really quick, just to catch anyone up to speed who hasn't seen it, which will be a travesty.
There's a fucking Batman Begins tribute because Ben Affleck has a Batman Begins moment when he first goes and meets Aquaman. Tell me it didn't remind you when he's like, I climbed the mountains and came here in Iceland.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Tell me it reminded me of Batman Begins.
You're right. That's what. You're right.
Very Batman Begins like moment.
Yeah, so he did it again. That's why he was able to do it.
Yep. Yeah. So basically, that was him like the first seeds of getting the band together.
Yes, yeah, because he goes to talk to the guy who comes on the King Tide.
Yeah,
to give this isolated village like fish and stuff, and he's talking to him, and they're making fun of him. He wants to pay him, and he knows who he is.
He knows who he is. Yeah,
but like Arthur Curry doesn't know that he knows, and they kind of get into a little scuffle that's one-sided.
Very one.
Because even Bruce is like...
He can't fight him without his stuff.
Yeah, he just gives him the money.
Like, look, 25 bands. What you gonna do?
Yeah.
Comes up. She was like, yep. We'll go ahead and take that. He said, poor, not stupid.
Yes.
So, yeah.
And so he talks to Aquaman about it, and he tells him that he's Batman. And he's like, you do that dressed up as a bat? Yeah, in Gotham City, I worked for 20 years. That shithole?
Yep,
like,
it's a shithole.
Yeah,
man.
He's like, you're insane, Bruce Wayne. A man is strongest, like, by himself or something. Did you ever hear that? That's not the same.
That's enough. No.
And then he takes off his shirt, and these women are like, oh, give me that sweater.
Shit.
Yeah,
like,
give me the
Jason
whatever.
Momoa. I mean,
yeah.
Guys, it's Jason Momoa.
And it's Jason Momoa in like his...
He's like 40.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks... I mean, guys, look, the dude looks good. No,
he was like,
pause.
like late 30s, looking incredible.
Look, dude, in shape. His hair was looking right, tan, tall, smooth as ice. Jason Momoa.
Yeah,
his eyes are trippy.
Oh yeah, they were.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think too many people really care.
Yeah, he was looking at his eyes.
Yeah,
he's like, my tits are down here.
Right?
Stop looking at my eyes.
What you looking at? So he does some cool shit. He jumps in the lake. And right away, one thing I noticed, is there some wonky CGI? Yes, but there is way more really good CGI.
Yes,
so I was very, very impressed with the CGI in this. Not so much on the human characters, but with the environment and the monster-like characters, fucking A+.
Yeah.
Because like Momoa looks a little goofy, especially when he's wearing pants in the water.
Oh yeah, when they're doing the underwater scenes,
it's a little goofy.
I think they were still trying to figure out, like... how they were going to represent the Atlanteans talking and interacting because it's different.
This
in
is
Aquaman.
Pre-Aquaman, technically.
Yeah, technically,
the original Justice League. So, because Justice League, the original was the Jason Momoa introduction.
Because the only stuff they actually filmed extra was like the scene at the end, the other nightmare scene, and the scene with Martian Manhunter.
Wow.
So it is literally those two things at the end. Everything else was filmed.
And he left, and Joss Whedon left all this shit on the floor.
Yes. He rewrote the film, and they refilmed like 80% of the film.
So Zack Snyder had all this stuff in his archives.
Yes.
And so Snyder started this, and Joss had to finish it. But Snyder kept the shit he started.
Yes. You notice at the end it says for autumn?
Yes, because of his daughter,
that's
right?
His daughter,
yes. I did figure that. So he had to leave for that.
Yeah, so...
But Josh changed everything?
I think because of the producers. Like Warner Brothers.
So they were like, this shit can't be 3 hours long.
Yeah,
we're not doing that. And they were like, cut all this cyborg bullshit out.
Yeah.
This black dude.
Yeah.
They're like...
I think I think a lot of people, like at the time, they were doing or developing like Doom Patrol. So it was like, and Cyborg is in Doom
He's
Patrol.
in that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a really great version of Cyborg.
That's what I've heard.
But it's like different.
Is it Ray Fisher?
No.
Damn, who's playing him?
Oh my God, it's this kid that was in Doctor Who. He's really good though.
They should got me.
Yeah, they should have.
For real, I can play that dude.
But like, so I think they were competing with themselves. So they were trying to do something more like Marvel instead of, because obviously Snyder is like, I'm not going to dumb down for my audience.
He's very.
You guys are going to dumb up.
Yeah, he's like, look, if you don't know what, because I didn't know everything, and I didn't know a lot of these people in this movie.
Yeah,
I didn't know Steppenwolf.
Yeah,
I didn't know Martian Manhunter.
Yeah,
These aren't guys you see a lot.
No,
I didn't know a lot of this stuff.
A lot of this is like a tribute to Jack Kirby, the guy who drew like the Galactus comic of their Fantastic Four and stuff. Jack Kirby's the guy.
So Darkseid reminded me a lot of Galactus and Thanos, like if they had a kid. Like, he reminded me a lot of them.
So like Jack Kirby created like these characters. They were called the New Gods. And he left Marvel. He went to DC and created them. And they came out in a Jimmy Olsen comic. Jimmy Olsen
from Superman?
Yeah, it's like Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen was a comic Jack Kirby worked on. And he brought
it had like villains in it and shit?
Yeah, he brought these characters into it.
Was Superman in it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he there's other characters, but like they were sort of setting this up for more Justice League sequels and like a New Gods movie and all these things that obviously never.
Dude, the DCEU could have been crazy
if the fans would have actually.
They should have just clamored for it.
Yeah.
They waited.
Yeah. That's exactly
they waited
right.
Too long. I feel bad. I feel like my voice should have went into that based on this. But see, I always knew Snyder had this in him. He just needs time. He can't.
Yeah.
He has to have Final Cut. That's just He can't. And you got to let him do his thing.
And he is an auteur because you can always tell when it's a Zack Snyder movie.
Oh yeah,
like he could do anything. You're like, that's definitely a Zack Snyder movie.
So I was like, yeah, this is Snydery. Yeah, I was like, that was like a lot of Snyderisms already.
Yeah, his stamp is definitely on it. And do you see now like why it was important to do Man of Steel first, even though just because
I mean they go in order. This is a very chronological story.
And like Kal-El's journey is important, even though Man of Steel is kind of like but BVS
I like him
Justice
best
League.
in this. I like Kal-El best in Justice League.
And you needed to get through Man of Steel to appreciate this version.
The other two. Because I liked Batman vs. Superman.
Yeah.
Now, this is better, but I did really like Batman vs. Superman. I mean, there's a lot I want after this. I'm kind of mad we went down this rabbit hole because now there's stuff I'm not going to get.
It's unrequited.
I'm not getting a Ben Affleck Batman movie. I'm not getting another Flash. I'm not getting more Justice Leagues. I'm probably not going to get another Wonder Woman movie, at least not with Gal.
Yeah, we're not getting Cyborg with Ray Fisher.
Not getting Cyborg with Ray Fisher.
And my God, he was
fantastic.
Dude, his acting, like his anger is...
I was very shocked by him. And I remember you said, you were like, they do focus a lot more on Cyborg in this one. And I was like, so I was prepared for that. I didn't think he was going to be so important to the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he's kind of like this. He's like the weird center of it.
He is.
Batman rounded him up, but he's kind of like the heart of it.
He keeps them together.
Yeah, he sacrifices. He makes a bigger sacrifice.
Yeah.
And it's his redemption arc, really. More than anyone else's.
Yeah, because he realizes his value because he couldn't, after his accident, he's like, what the fuck am I?
I'm lost and alone and I don't know what I am. And Batman helped him deal with that because he's already went through that.
Yes.
So he's like, Batman's like, I can sit back and know because everybody was against him doing what he did. Except him. And he's like, just do it. And I think Batman knew and trusted this kid's strong enough to withstand this mentally and physically. And he's going to be all right after this. Yeah. So, I mean, that was just my mind really playing around. I got way too into this.
I'm just happy you actually love Ben Affleck as Batman.
Oh, dude. I already like Ben Affleck, though. I'm already a fan.
Like, I think you and I can, like, okay, there's Bale, there's Pattinson, and there's Affleck. Like, we don't have to compare them.
No, we don't.
These are all different versions.
Yes. I'm like, guys, y'all, I don't even read all these comics, and I know every Bruce Wayne is different from the next.
Yeah,
like,
every writer.
Yes. Saying, I'm like, Frank Miller's Bruce Wayne is going to be different than whoever the fuck's like.
Yeah, then Scott Snyder, the guy I was talking about.
Yeah, Scotty Snyder, Frank Mills, two different guys. You know what I mean?
But they're both great versions of Batman.
You can appreciate it all. And I think that's the beauty of comic books is you can appreciate different. It would be boring if it was always the same.
That's true.
They would get stale so fast. Like the reason Batman's been around for decades and decades is because they change him up just enough, but his core values are pretty much the same, which is what keeps you there. But it's the new exciting things that he's going to get into or whatever that's going to make you want to keep reading, watching, whatever.
Now, I haven't read it yet, but for the past year, our Hawkeye guy, Matt Fraction, has been writing Batman.
Oh, he's writing what? Batman?
Yeah. I haven't read it yet because I'm waiting for like collections to come out. Yeah. But I know it's got to be fantastic because it's Matt Fraction.
Probably funny too.
Oh yeah.
Funny because that Hawkeye comic was hilarious. So I was like,
and he wrote a really good Jimmy Olsen book a couple years ago. Believe it or not,
Jimmy Olsen getting all the slop.
Yeah, I think that's why Jimmy Olsen in Gun Superman was. It's probably influenced by the Matt Fraction version.
A guy who's got a hot girlfriend. And it's kind of like I'm that guy. I'm like, why is Jimmy Olsen like the guy, bro? What the fuck?
Yeah,
but that's funny. But yeah. So anyway, back to the film.
Yes.
So sorry, guys. I knew this would happen.
But hey, I'm just happy it was a good pick.
It resonated. Because I watched two weird ones before that, and I was like, God, I need Justice League to be great. Because I watched some weird LGBT films, wasn't that big.
And it delivered.
Oh, hella.
Yeah.
Brought the mail in, walked the dog, brought the mail in, all that. So
Wonder Woman finds out. So the Amazons do this arrow.
Yep.
And on this fiery arrow that they shoot from their island to
Athens,
yeah. And it's on the news because they're like arson at the. It's not the Parthenon. That's the only thing that I could think of.
It wasn't?
No, I don't think it was the Parthenon. Was it? Maybe it was.
I think it was. Dude.
Oh, okay.
I think you're right.
So Diana sees it on the news because this is after she saves the people because they're like, her job is in the Louvre.
Yep.
And she like dusts off statues.
Yeah, it's like she works the most simple job. Yeah. She's badass. I mean, she looks good in them clothes though.
Yeah. I mean, Michael Wilkinson really knows how to dress her.
Absolutely.
So he's the costume designer who's got to be one of the, MVPs of the film.
Absolutely.
Really.
There's a lot of MVPs.
So she sees it on the news, knows what it is, goes to Greece, gets the arrow because the fire's died out, and uses it to go into this secret chamber.
Yeah, like it's a key.
Yeah, it is a key. And she learns about Darkseid. And we then learn later on, she tells Bruce the story of how, Zeus and Ares, before they fought, obviously, the Amazons, before they were enslaved on that island, and the Atlanteans, before they went underwater, and the humans.
She fleshed the story out too, because I'm like, she could have explained this in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, but no, she's like,
it's this thing. Yeah, Snyder was like, you gonna understand what the fuck is happening here.
And you know what? You're right. I do love that because it's like he's not like trying to have it be like a 2-minute flashback or something. She goes in depth.
Full detail.
You see everything.
Exactly. That's what I'm like. Listen,
and there's even a Green Lantern there.
Yeah. You see him die. And I'm like, dude, that boy laid it out. He was like, we hitting these beats. He said, girl, you about to do a long voiceover. So get in the booth, have some water. Because I was like, man, she really told the story. Yeah. And then after she tells it all, I'm like, that was great. No, she could have definitely told that way quicker and way more simple. I'm like, Bruce Wayne's pretty smart. I think you understand. But I'm like, he did that for the audience. And not because he doesn't trust his audience, because he wants them to feel like they're reading a comic.
Yeah. And that he knows it is from a comic book, and that's like the type of stuff that you would read.
He's very comic accurate from my understanding.
Yeah.
He cares. He really cares about source material, which is nice. So she tells Bruce this, and he's like, well, there's been this weird energy going on. We gotta get the crew together.
Yeah.
We gotta get some dudes. And she's like, who the fuck are we gonna get?
Yeah.
And
because doesn't Alfred ask him how it goes? He's like, well, we have almost two. If you include Diana.
If you include Diana, yeah. And she kind of he kind of lies and says like, oh yeah, Arthur said he'd help us, and she's like, he did. Well, not quite.
Yeah, me.
But I think I can convince him.
Yeah.
But they first guy they get is Ezra.
Yeah.
They go and
because she's gonna look for Cyborg and he's gonna look for Barry.
Yep, Barry, and we get to see Barry doing Barry shit, being goofy. He's the same energy as you get in the Flash movie.
Yes.
Funny, goofy, but still yearning for family, love, all that. We see a funny scene where he's trying to be a dog walker.
Yeah.
And his resume is
his damn job.
Yeah, he's just trying to get a job. And he sees the little light-skinned girl he likes in the movie, and he ends up saving her from a
Iris.
Iris, that's right. He ends up saving her from a car crash because some idiot dropped a hamburger while he was driving. I saw a funny Letterboxd review. It said, this was for the Snyder fans because you get a CGI sesame seed bun fly off a hamburger. You do. You do get that. It was very Flash-like.
Yeah, and you get like that weird. He's just like picking that hot dog.
Yep, and he puts it in his pocket.
Yep.
And so, but this gets him the job because he saves the day and shows that he's good with the dogs all at once. So whatever, but. Bruce finds Barry because he's at his hideout or whatever.
Yeah, that like warehouse.
It's like a warehouse, and he's got all kinds of shit in there, TVs.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, it's like a poor man's Batcave.
I think he's kind of like Spider-Man was in Civil War.
Yeah,
like he probably would like dumpster dive for tech and just do whatever he could. Yeah,
He got no money. He got the Bruce money. So Bruce finds him, and he's like, something's off about you. And he's like, well, I don't know what you're talking about. And Bruce tests him because he's not stupid. He throws a batarang at him, and obviously, dude slows. He doesn't slow down time, but he's so fast, dude can just literally like pick it out of the air.
He's like, "You're Batman."
And he's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Whoa!" And he's like, "Can I keep this?" Like, it's so goofy, bro. Very, very like. I'm in. And yep, he's like, well, I'm trying to get these dudes together. He's like, I'm in. He's like, you ain't even listen. He's like, look, I need friends. Yeah, I don't have. I'm 100% down.
And then probably your favorite line in the whole film.
Oh my God. How did you know? How did you know? How did you know?
What's your superpower?
Oh, I'm rich. I said it. I said it as he said it. I was like, I'm rich. I was like, yeah.
And it's crazy, but that is his superpower.
That's his power. Dude, I always said, I was like, yo, his money. He can't do this shit.
Yeah,
like, the bank account is the real hero.
Yeah.
I'm like, let's keep it real. Benjamins and Benjamins.
And he proves it at the end.
He sure does.
He does. How did you get the mortgage? Bought the bank.
Bought the whole bank.
Yeah.
Yep, needed the whole bank.
That's his superpower.
Yeah. So here's your house, guys.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Yeah, I'm not going to fix it up.
Yep. Yeah. He's like, now that you're on your own. I did enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit. Didn't he pay for his funeral too?
He did. That's true.
I'm like,
but that was out of guilt.
Yeah,
because he did get him killed.
Killed a little bit.
Yeah. It was really because of the kryptonite weapon he developed.
Yep. But I brought your ass back. But whatever.
That's true.
So you back, and your chicks still love you. Amy Adams looking good in this too. She's starting to ripen up in this. She's getting a little older. She's kind of young in Man of Steel.
Yeah, that's
true. She's starting to ripen up a little bit. She looked good in the reshoots. But so Batman, he gets Barry and he introduces him to Diana.
Yeah.
And he's like, holy shit, who's this woman,
What do you think about J.K. Simmons as Gordon?
I hated it.
Really?
I did.
Really?
It was weird because when I saw his name in the credits in the beginning, I was like, who the fuck is he in this?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, he's Gordon. I was like, he's very snappy for me. He's very kind of assholey and like I love J.K. Simmons. Let's not get that twisted. He's fantastic. But I feel like J.K. Simmons should be someone with a little more softness to him.
Well, he's a very comic accurate.
Oh, is he?
For like that era.
Okay.
He's a very comic accurate Gordon. I'm just throwing that out there.
Because I fucking love like Gary Oldman.
Oh yeah,
that's my favorite Gordon, and I really like the one-off Jeffrey Wright.
Jeffrey Wright,
yeah,
dude,
incredible one-off.
Yeah.
So, and obviously he'll be back, but So I'm weird with Gordon's, man.
Yeah.
Like
It just shows
I'm
you,
still in Gary Oldman bliss from Gordon. So,
but it's like it shows you like once again like Snyder being very
giving a
comic.
shit, giving
Yeah.
a shit. Yeah, he gives a shit about that comic, man, which is cool. But yeah, I thought that was funny. I was like, oh, that's who he is. So I was like, who the fuck is he? So you got Barry, you got Diana, you got Batman, and now you might get Cyborg.
Yes.
And we get a lot of Cyborg's backstory, which I won't get too into. But basically, he was a smart ass kid, genius, genius.
Yeah, because his parents are both.
They're both genius.
Yeah.
The whole damn family's
Yeah.
genius. As some would say, black excellence.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, yes.
Yeah, that's what they say. You got a scientist dad. His mom's a doctor, right?
Yeah, so I think she was like a scientist also.
Yeah, they're both like high level. Yeah, because his mom's like doctor, principal guy. He was, he wasn't trying to give her respect. We know what that is.
Yes, yeah.
I'm shocked he didn't call her DEI.
Yeah. I'm sure if this would have been filmed after
that, oh yeah, that would have been. He would have been like, oh, you a doctor, huh? Must be a DEI.
Yeah,
that's
what? Instead of the DUI hire,
DUI hire,
like Hegseth and Patel.
Your boy Pete, yeah, that's funny. I love they've been calling him a DUI hire. But so we see that Victor he gets in a bad crash after a great win in a football game. An unrealistic win, but a great one at that.
Yeah.
And Gotham City.
It's a comic book win.
Yep. Gotham City University beats random Wisconsin. Why they don't play like Metropolis or something?
Yeah. Well, weren't they? I think their regular team was playing Metropolis in Batman versus Superman.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit, they could have played like, I don't know, they at least could have played like Kansas State or something.
Yeah,
at least had somebody in the kind of the world, whatever. So, anywho, they get in a bad car accident, him and his mom. His dad wasn't at the game because he's always working in the lab.
Star Labs.
Yep, Star Labs. But we find out later why he's working so hard. He's got the third box.
Yeah, because they found it in like World War II.
Yeah, because they buried the third one, like some British dudes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The dudes are trippy.
They did look Anglo.
Yeah.
Like ancient like King Arthur.
Yes, Viking like. They're real trippy. Yeah, because essentially Diana explains to Batman, like, look, we had a crazy war and we were all united.
Yeah.
Man, Amazonians and Atlanteans.
Yeah.
All three of us.
Aqua
dudes, absolutely. Aqua dudes. All of us united, and they whooped some ass. It was nothing they whooped some ass.
Yeah, they even got Darkseid to bleed.
Hell yeah, and they he was like, show hell, they didn't stand a chance.
Yeah,
like they put him down. So she was basically explaining to him, like, dude, if we can all really get this shit together.
Oh yeah, it was also the gods. It was the gods, man. Amazons and Atlanteans. Yep. That's what it was.
Yep, they were going crazy. So
they're
like, look, if we could get this shit popping again, unfortunately we don't get along, nobody. But if we could get it popping again, the world would be chilling. But so he has the box. His dad has the box, Victor's dad. And I mean, obviously he's intrigued. He's a scientist. He's working on it. And this crash happens and his mom dies. And Victor is basically dead. He ain't got no arms. He ain't got no body. Really, he's like head and torso.
Part of a torso.
Like like midriff up. Like
Did you see the remake of RoboCop with?
Who is it?
The guy Joel Kinnaman.
Yeah. Not all of it.
Okay.
I saw little bits and pieces.
Because like Michael Keaton's in it.
Yeah. Was Sam Jackson in that?
He was.
Yeah. I definitely watched not all of it. I saw parts of it.
It's sort of like what was left of him in that, which is more than or less than I think was in the original.
Crazy.
With Peter
Weller.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that movie. So violent and gruesome.
Oh, it's a great movie. It's great. It's a great
commentary too.
It was sort of loosely based on like Judge Dredd comics and stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
you can
that 100%. Yeah. So Victor is basically, like you said, he's no arms, like a head and some of a torso.
Yeah.
And his dad's like, I can fix him. I'm a scientist.
Yeah.
And he has this box. So he uses this box.
After he tries other stuff. We don't know
It's trial and error. It's a lot of trial and error.
They show a little bit of it in BVS when Diana's watching the clips of the other guys.
Mm-hmm. But he figures out this box has the power to restore him.
Yes.
And so, bro, he makes him into this insanely The dude's basically Jarvis, Tony Stark, and fucking Bruce Wayne all at once, you know?
Yeah, he is, yeah.
I mean, he can control pretty much all technology. Like, I mean, he gave some poor woman $100,000.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know what I mean, and
so he doesn't need money.
he don't need money. That's what I'm saying. I was like, he's technically rich. You know,
yeah,
like he's like, I'm as rich as I want to be. You know, so he can do all this stuff with tech, and he also has a sick ass body.
You're only thinking of Terminator 2 because wasn't Victor's dad in Terminator 2?
Yes, he is.
Yes.
So I was saying that the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, he's pretty much doing the exact same thing. He was doing Terminator 2. He's building futuristic robotic fucking people things.
Yes, yes.
And I'm like, that's obviously why Snyder cast this guy.
Yeah.
I was like,
he's a great actor though, too.
Yeah, for sure. But I was like, he definitely was watching T2. He was probably watching T2 trying to get inspiration for Cyborg and was like, that guy's still around.
That's a dude.
That'd be perfect for Cyborg's dad. So yeah, so he builds him, and Cyborg's badass. I mean, he can fly. He's got this cool suit. He can turn into all kinds of shit.
Yeah,
super cool character. Super cool character design. Didn't love the way his mouth moved with the like thing on his jaw. Wonky at times, but you overlook that bullshit. He was a badass character, and I really appreciated him. I appreciated the time Snyder gave to this character. The time he gave to all the characters, and Victor is reluctant because he is upset about his parents. His dad and him's relationship isn't the best, and his mom, who's his number one hero, is gone. And let's be real, we all know if he had the choice, if one of them had to go, it wouldn't have been his mom.
Yeah.
So that's what it would have been.
Yeah.
His mama's boy, and that's fine. So his mom stands up for him instead of scolding him when he did something against school rules. She made the principal open his fucking eyes and realize he was the asshole in the situation.
Yes,
so, good parenting there, I think, in my opinion. So so Victor's in. So we got these guys, and so we're almost there. We only need 2 more dudes. We just got to get Aquaman on board, and we got to get the big guy back up.
So what happens is the guys that are with Steppenwolf, I forget what they call them. Those like flying
Johns.
Yeah. They there's actually a name for them, and I totally forget, and that's terrible. But they kidnap people from Star Labs because they can sense that the mother box was there.
Mm-hmm.
Because once Steppenwolf gets the mother boxes from Themyscira and Atlantis, he's like, these creatures that they have a scent for it. So they're looking for it. And Victor has the box because he's kind of like one with them anyway, because he was created from it.
Mm-hmm.
So when they get back to Gotham, Batman and the Flash, Batman introduces Barry to Wonder Woman. And of course, like anyone who meets Wonder Woman, he's like, huh?
Yeah,
look at her.
Shit.
It's like in the Flash movie.
Yeah.
When he has the Lasso of Truth. He's like, I know sex exists. I just haven't experienced it yet. So they end up seeing the bat signal. So they go on to the roof.
Dude, that's you.
Yeah.
And they just all disappear on him. Yeah. And he's like, oh, see ya.
So they go, and that's when Cyborg meets up with him, because it's after Diana meets him. And he's like, fuck you, fuck this, fuck everything.
Yep.
And then he goes when they're on the roof of the police station because his dad is kidnapped and he needs their help. So the 4 of them go, they figure out that Steppenwolf took them to underneath Stryker's Island.
Yep, Stryker's Island.
Which is where I think that got destroyed in Batman vs. Superman.
It did.
Yeah. So the Nightcrawler is like whatever machine Batman had. Yeah. He's like, Alfred, I need the Nightcrawler.
Yeah, I need it.
So they go in the sewers, under the bay that separates Gotham and Metropolis to rescue them. And then they fight Steppenwolf for the first time as a team that is not used to working together.
Yep. And it's a fun fight.
It is
It's a
actually,
fun fight,
especially with Barry.
Yeah, Barry makes the whole thing interesting.
He does.
You know, because he jumps in where he's needed. And I mean, we need him a lot actually in this. Without him, nothing goes. You know, you need everybody. You need everybody. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
But I mean, they fumble a lot with him.
Yeah.
And Steppenwolf he's not a joke, man.
Yeah.
He's fucking them up. The only one who can really clash with him is Wonder Woman.
Yes.
Because they're probably, I'm guessing, around the same levels of power. She's probably more powerful.
Yeah, because she's technically Zeus.
Yeah.
Who you saw in her story, the flashback, like,
Zeus went the one stupid, bro. Yeah. He fucking axed that dude.
Yeah.
He axed the shit out of him. Yeah, dude, he cut that motherfucker bad. He cut Darkseid, and Darkseid's like, all right, we live to fight another day. I say, I'm out of here. He was like, this is too much. Yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. And like, I love this rated R because you got to see, you didn't have to hold back on any of the action or violence. You know, you could see some beheadings and stuff like that.
Yes.
Yeah, man, Wonder Woman and Steppenwolf says something to her, and he's like, "You're different than the other ones."
Yes,
you know, he's like, "You got that God blood."
Yes,
he's like, "Yeah, if you would have been there, you bitches wouldn't have died." And he's doing the villain thing,
of course.
You know, where I'm just gonna explain to you how much of a piece of shit you are, and try and break you down mentally because I know I can't break you down physically.
Yes,
because if I can break you down mentally, that'll fuck with your physical.
Yeah, because she obviously is their best fighter at this point.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Which, you know, obviously that's going to change. But
because of Batman.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Well, because of all of them, actually.
All of them. But,
yeah,
you know who comes in and it's game over. When
Lois Lane.
Lois Lane. Hey, without Lois Lane.
That's true.
The world could have maybe got destroyed before
that's very true. That is very true.
So they're when did they get Aquaman?
After this fight.
This, yeah, they got him after this.
Because they're under the water.
Yes, and he comes out. Flood. So yeah, it starts to flood. That's right. And Barry's like, yo, we got to go.
Yeah.
And he's ready to go. And they start, but he's injured. And so Batman picks him up and he's running with him. He's like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, y'all about to drown. And I'm like, no way. No way. My man Aquaman about to come through. He comes out and the CGI water in this, excellent.
Yeah.
But Aquaman looks a little wonky, but the CGI water looks good. And I mean, damn, dude, this scene's cool as shit.
Yeah.
Like, he's slowing the water down, but making it artistic.
With his mom's trident.
Yeah, with that trident.
5 points.
Yeah, that thing was sick.
A trident should have 3.
Yeah. You know, and I don't know if
take your mom's trident. Dude, that has 5 fucking points.
Man, I need more than a pack of gum.
Yeah, come on, Volko. Yeah, that's my old joke. What's Neptune's favorite gum? Trident.
Of course. It's absolutely Neptune's favorite gum. So he comes through and he's like, it looks like y'all needed a homie, huh?
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, oh, shit. They're like, see? Told you he'd come through. But he comes through, so he's like, got to join the fight. You know what I mean? And he kind of wants a little revenge. He don't like Steppenwolf.
Oh, yeah, because Steppenwolf beat his ass. He beat the
shit out of him. That's why I was like, damn.
Because he wasn't ready.
He wasn't ready for that.
No, as much as Volko had trained him in the past, he wasn't ready for like that level.
That level. I was like, he ain't fought nobody like this. I'm like, this dude ain't no joke.
He's not even ready to fight Orm at this point.
Yeah. I'm like,
half brother.
I was like,
and that's Patrick Wilson.
Right. Right.
He's not even ready to fight Night Owl.
Patty Wills.
Yeah.
But so they're like, all right, this guy's here. Cool. This is a little team here. Batman's figuring things out. He can see, all right, where the strengths and weaknesses are. But at least now we have an idea of what we need to do.
Yes.
But do they realize it's Darkseid at this point?
I think they know that this leads to Darkseid coming and taking over. They don't know about the anti-life equation. Like Steppenwolf does, because he has a premonition or a dream, and then he can see it in the ground where it was thousands upon thousands of years ago.
Yeah, because he had that, because there was that little part where they had that vision and Diana was burning and all that shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, that was trippy. That was throwing me off beastly. You get a bat dream in this movie.
You do. Yeah.
But which also always throws me off because they're always bad. But
oh, you mean the one at the end?
At the end, yeah.
That's not a dream, I don't think.
Wait, that really happened?
Because, like, I think it's like...
Didn't he wake up out of his sleep?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
It
right.
always has him as a
yeah,
dream.
It was
You're right.
It was right before he met Manhunter. Yeah, I was like, yeah.
God damn it, you're right.
Yeah, I was like, he was asleep.
But one of my favorite quotes is actually in that scene. And he's like, and I will fucking kill you.
Yeah.
The way he says it.
That's what I was
like, oh my God. Like, you don't fuck with this Batman at all.
Not at all. That's why I like this Batman. He's like, I don't give a shit. I'm old and ornery, bro. Yeah. Get out of my face. Shit. Yeah. But they got the crew, so now it's time to execute, because the box is still, they still don't have the third box though, but he still got the two.
Yeah, because Cyborg still has it.
He still got it.
Yeah, and they're now like having a powwow, like, what do we do? Because we just realized we can't stop this dude on our own.
And they're like,
I don't want to say it, so don't make me say it, I think Barry says.
Yep.
And then they all decide, like, once they realize that the box they have can resurrect the dead, they're like, we gotta resurrect the dead. Yeah, we gotta
bring the homie back.
Yeah.
And y'all know who the homie is.
Yes.
The sun god himself.
Yeah.
Kal-El, Superman, Clark Kent, Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
Jacked, roided up.
Yeah.
The dude was sauced up.
And the crazy part is, like, if you think about it, the end of the scene that we were just talking about, where they're like in the sewer and they have to get out with all the water and they finally meet up with Aquaman. It's like 2 hours into the movie.
Yo, that's what I was like, So I literally, like, my phone blinked and out because I was just laying there glued. I actually didn't move at all.
Wow.
I literally didn't move. Wow. Like, I moved my neck.
And it doesn't feel like 4 hours.
It doesn't. I was glued. I was chilling, man. I was chilling. So I'm like, I look at my phone, I was like, yo, it's still like 2 hours. I was like, the whole movie left.
Yes.
I was like, crazy.
Joss Whedon's Justice League is less than 2 hours.
That's what it sounds like. Yo, the other one almost be done
minutes
by now, basically. Crazy. That's too short for this.
Yeah.
So, long story short, we need Barry and we need Victor, and we're going to bring back Superman. And everything is advising against this.
Yes.
Everything's like, this is bad. We shouldn't be using this like this. And most of them are like, we shouldn't do this, but Batman's like, we doing this shit.
Yeah.
And he's got the most reason to not want to bring him back.
Yeah, because if there's one person he's probably going to be pissed off at.
You notice he ain't around for a while in that first, when he comes back. So, look, we know Superman's coming back. He comes back, right? So he ain't got no shirt on. He's looking like he don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, shit. I was like, they're going to fight. I was like, this is going to be great.
And what a great fight.
It's one of my favorite scenes in the film.
Yeah. This is probably the most rewatchable scene.
I literally was going to say that.
Decimating the Justice League.
Beating the shit out of these dudes.
Everybody. Like, when he looks at Barry as Barry's running.
And Barry's like, oh, shit. Fuck. I was like, is that fast? I was like, they do say he's faster than a speeding bullet?
Yeah.
I'm like, so. Yeah. This guy can see you, dog.
Yeah.
So they all see him and they all notice. They're like, this ain't Kal-El.
Yeah.
They're like, this is somebody else.
Kal-El, remember who you are.
Yeah, remember who you
He's
are.
Like, fuck that.
And Gal Gadot,
bam.
Remember who you are. He's like, I don't care how fine you are, bitch. He's like, I don't care. And Cyborg, his self-defense mechanisms sense the danger.
He knows something's wrong. Yeah.
And so he doesn't want to, but his body starts fucking gearing up to shoot this guy.
Yeah.
And he fucking shoots at him. And of course he misses. And of course it pisses Superman off. So he just starts going apeshit. Laser beam, fire eyes, burn this motherfucker.
Oh my God.
Dude, he's beating the shit out of these guys. I mean, Diana's trying.
She is. But he really gets her into
that bitch. It would have took the jaws of life to get this woman out that ground. I was like, my goodness, they're no match. I mean, this fight is so well choreographed. The use of characters, you get to really see all their powers come out.
Yeah,
and like you said, the part with Barry is great. He's like, oh, I'm gonna speed this motherfucker. I got this.
Yeah,
and Superman's handling the other ones while looking at you like, and he gives him kind of that look like, you fucked up, right?
Yes.
And Barry's like, it was at this moment he realized he fucked up. Yeah, and he's like, shit. I'm like, this is Superman.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, like he whoop your ass with no suit, no shirt, don't matter.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, where you at, Bat? You hiding? You scared?
Yeah.
But he comes out.
He does.
And
like, Clark.
Kal-El sees him and he's like, oh, I know you. I don't know you, but I know I don't like you.
Yes, yes.
So he shoots that motherfucker with them lasers, and he took one. He bit Wonder Woman's idea.
Oh, yeah.
With the little gauntlets.
Yeah.
And it saves his ass. It's a one use, though.
Yeah.
It's a one use.
That's it.
That shit fried. He pulled that off. I was like, woo. He whipped this man into a car crazy. I'm like, yo, Bad, if you ain't prepared with all the stuff, you ain't gonna win this. Yeah. But he's always 5 steps ahead.
Yeah, but he should have. You think he should have brought his armor back?
I would have brought a little kryptonite gun just to calm him down. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, hey, we don't want to kill you.
You're right. He is prepared because Lois comes out.
Yes, he does. He's like, I got something. He's like, don't worry.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh my God, Clark. And he's like, I smell my pussy. What's good? He was like, I smell you, girl. He said, what's good?
That is probably what happened, honestly.
He sensed it. Because he was in animal mode at that time.
Yes. I hate to say that, but I think you're actually right.
Listen, I'm not saying this as a perverted pig. I'm literally saying this this man was in an animal mode.
Yeah, so he could smell his mate.
Primal instincts. Yes. So like, he went very primal here. Primitive guy here. So
wow.
He noticed his woman. And he was like, we good. His eyes go back to normal. He slowly floats down. And he grabs her and bolts the fuck out of there. It's like, well, and I'm sitting there like, well, that didn't work out. That didn't work. I was like, at least we know the resurrection worked. Yes. But I'm like, everything else was 100% a fail. I'm like, he's back, but he hates us. And he's gone. So what do we do? And I'm like, well, obviously we'll find him later. And I'm like, he'll pop up when need be. But we know he's available at least.
Yeah, because he takes Lois back to the foreclosed house in Smallville.
Yeah, we go back to Kansas, bro. Yeah. And, you could tell, and this was, and I rip on Superman all the time, but this actually was needed in the film. Brought the film back to earth a little bit.
Yeah.
Brought some emotions back in it, slowed it down a bit, which was perfect. I mean, this was edited so fucking brilliantly. I was like, man, and I think about like good edited movies that I've seen recently, like One Battle After Another, like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, like some of these epic, like The Batman, like some of these epic long 3.5 hour movies. I'm like, man, the king of editing is whoever edited this movie. Because I'm like, 4 hours is tight for this much story.
Yeah.
And they did a fantastic job with it. But the movie knew exactly when to put your heart back in it and get your fight mode out. Because we were getting real actiony for a second, which is totally fine.
Yes. Yeah.
But the movie knew just what. We got Superman back. We've been teasing Lois the whole movie. See, that's why you need a 4 hour cut. You get these moments with Lois alone a lot. And you see her grief and sorrow. And he didn't overdo it. He just showed you her in situation, showed you her dealing with Martha and stuff like that.
Was it Martha?
It wasn't Martha. It was Martian Manhunter.
Yeah.
But
who was actually the general from Man of Steel and Batman vs. Superman.
Yeah.
SWAT?
Yeah, he's like, I hide a lot. And I didn't know about this guy. So it was cool kind of figuring out who he was. I got on the internet a little bit. But so I was like, okay. He dropped all these Lois seeds perfectly sprinkled throughout the film to remind you he's coming back.
Yeah.
But he didn't put all this emphasis on Superman.
Yeah.
Which I loved because you got to show these guys that they're able to do shit on their own.
Yes.
Superman's your big brother that comes and saves you from the fight. You know what I'm saying? And
kind of.
He is. Yes. And you got to be able to prove, I can handle my own fights sometimes. And they prove that up just as far as they needed to.
Yes.
You know what?
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. Because if Barry would have gotten shot
Mm-hmm.
he and Cyborg would have been able to succeed
Yep.
at the end.
Yep.
You're right, but he got shot. Oh no,
Like,
I just
oh,
got
shit.
yeah.
I can't believe that guy hit him. I was like,
Yeah, I couldn't believe it either.
Shit, you got some
Yeah.
aim. I'm like, shit, he did his thing. But yeah, so Snyder, like, he let these motherfuckers breathe. And that's the
Yes.
best part about this. Because I'm like, you don't leave this movie feeling like, well, what's going on with this guy or that guy? You know.
Yeah.
He shows you everything, everyone, what they're doing, what's going on. So we get a nice moment with Lois and Clark. And they but they know we got work to do still.
Yeah.
Because Lois is like, listen, bro, you ain't back here just to be back here.
Yeah,
You know
because then Martha shows up.
Yeah, and he's like, oh
Yeah.
shit. He's like, family reunion.
Yeah.
And I'm like, let's get you a shirt.
Yeah, because even he was like, they brought me back for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Ma, I think is what he says.
Yeah. I'm like, here, put this shirt on.
Yeah.
No more. And so he knows. And these guys are like, shit, well, what do we do? Well, Superman is back, though. So the threat is there. So,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, during that fight with Superman or right after, Steppenwolf shows up and gets the third
he
box.
gets the third one.
So it's like, oh, shit.
Uh-huh.
We lost the dude that could help us fight this asshole, and now he has the third box, so this other asshole's coming.
Yep, and something cool happens the way he gets the third box. So right, it's like right after the fight, I'm guessing, because Cyborg does show up.
Yes.
So his dad. So all while this fight, his dad got. So the box shot out the fucking. When Superman came back, the box came back with him.
Yes,
it lands on this car, and Cyborg's dad sees it, and he's like, "Well, I'm gonna just mosey on over.
That's right.
Wrap this bitch up, take it back to the lab because he a real one at heart.
Yeah.
So he take it back, and he's like, "All right, cool. I can probably hide it while these dudes handle him." Well, Steppenwolf is like, I know what that thing is.
Yeah,
he
I
pops,
can smell it.
Yep, he can smell it. He pops up. And yo, this dude's trying to lock the fort down.
Yeah.
This motherfucker's tearing this bitch apart. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, don't rip this human man apart, bro. I'm like, sheesh, this old man been through enough. And he goes in this, like, it's like some weird chain. Ryan, a scientist, but it's got a machine in it with these very powerful lasers. So he puts the box in front of this laser. And he shoots the box with the laser. In the process, it kills him.
Yeah,
in this room,
disintegrates.
Yep. And so the whole time, like, oh shit. So maybe he's trying to destroy the box so he can't get it. Well, the box, nothing happens to the box. I'm like, well, that didn't fucking work.
Parademons. That's what those things are called.
Parademons.
I knew they had a name. Sorry, it was really bugging me because Steppenwolf and the Parademons.
Yep, the homies. So he goes in there and just picks the box up. I'm like, oh, great. Well, that was for fucking nothing. And
because then Cyborg shows up and he watches
his dad die, and you know, and of course, like Arthur has a heart. He's like, dude, this kid needs to be left alone. He just watched his dad die, all this shit, and he's like, you guys are asking him to do too much. Yeah, because Cyborg, after his dad dies, they figure out that what his dad was doing, he wasn't just being an idiot trying to destroy something he knew he couldn't destroy. He was marking it so they could see where it is. Yeah. So now they know where the box is and how to find him. So Dad did him a huge favor. Because I was like, that was the most pointless fucking... I was like, what the fuck was that for? Yeah. Like, I actually got mad a little bit. And then when they explained, I was like, oh, okay, cool. So it wasn't for nothing. Yeah. All right, cool. So they're like... So Cyborg's like, listen... So they connected them. All right, obviously, fine, we're fucked. But it's not too late. If we can get there in time, I can get in this. I can basically hack this bitch, and I can separate them, and we can take them. Yeah. But
if they all go into one, we can't. There's no way.
There's no way we can do it. Yep. So we have to do it. We got to do it quick. And they're like warning him, like, dude, this thing's gonna fuck with your mind. It's gonna prey on your fears. It's gonna fuck with you.
It's like a living computer.
It is, and it's gonna it's gonna make you crazy. And he's like, well, if I don't do it, we're gonna die anyway. So So it's like he had no choice really. But
it's like a lose-lose
situation. Yeah. And Arthur's really against this, but he's like, I don't give a shit. And Barry's like, well, listen, if you need the charge, like, I probably shouldn't do it. If I got to, I'll break the speed of light. That's my own rule. I don't like to break it, but I will. Yeah. And he's like, we gonna have to do it. And Batman's like, shit, let's get this shit done. Yeah. So they get there, and They get in the fight, and they drop the ball, of course.
Yes.
Because they suck. And no, I'm kidding.
Yes.
But
well, it's like they haven't.
It was working.
But they haven't been together long enough to know each other's strengths or weaknesses, so they can avoid the weaknesses and just play on the strengths. They're still a novice team.
Yep. And so Barry's got to get up enough charge to break this shit, to stop the completion. And so the charges, I'm guessing what was happening was the charge he had going was enough, giving him enough time to split it apart. And so Barry's like, all right, we got to do it kind of quick because I can only do this shit for so long. And he starts getting weak. And he's like, yo, Victor, we got to do this shit soon, bro. I can't keep this up too much longer.
Yeah, because Barry needs energy.
Yes. Yeah. You know, he ain't eating bullshit like he does. And so one of the parademons is trying to shoot this motherfucker while he's in the Speed Force. And he's missing, of course, because he's so fast. But as he's losing energy, I'm guessing he's slowing down. Yeah. Which is what gave him enough time to actually see him well enough to shoot him, I'm guessing.
Or to figure out like where he's
his trajectory. Yeah. So, because it's always shoot where it's going, not where it is. So he gets him. And obviously Barry stops running, stops the charge. We lose the charge. The fucking thing completes. World end. And Batman's like, oh shit, no.
And honestly, they lose.
They lose for a second. Yeah. And I'm like, oh shit. Yeah. Empire Strikes Back all over again. Yeah. and so
Batman versus Superman
all over again. And so I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, good job, guys. I'm like, where the fuck is Superman at?
He's back at the old ship, this Fortress of Solitude.
Yeah,
right?
he had to wear it out first.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true.
He had to wear it out. That's true. Quick. He had to eat it out first. But he did. He had to eat it out first. You know, so he's like, all right, had to handle that business, and I'll be there soon. So Batman kills the guy who shot him, and he's like, all right, Barry, I'm gonna help you out. And he's like, oh no, I gotta fucking break the speed of sound or speed of light so I can rewind time.
Yeah, and I think he does that by accident.
He does. Yeah. But he realizes what it's doing. He's like, well, keep going, keep going. Yeah. And he runs it just enough in time so he can do what they got to do. So
and that's what he references in the Flash movie. When he's talking to Ben Affleck's Bruce Wayne, and he's like, I was able to go back in time just like in whatever Russian city they're in.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the moment he's talking about.
And now this all makes sense. Yeah. And the Flash makes a lot more sense to me now. Yeah. Because the whole time I'm like, this dude just keeps going back trying to perfect this, not knowing he's done this before, so he knows he can do it again. Yeah. At least in his mind.
Yeah, because he did it and it worked.
And he's like, I saved all these dudes, I can do this again. Yeah. But not realizing this was inevitable. In the Flash. Yeah. What's happened.
It was an inevitable intersection.
She's going to get killed every single way you try and do this. So,
Our favorite Supergirl.
Loved her. Oh,
up until maybe 2 weeks
ago. I was like, we know, because the trailer looks promising. So
Amelia Alcock, or I don't know if it's Al or Al, but either way, she looks like she's playing it to perfection.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I'm feeling. I like that she's drunk and stuff.
Yeah,
it's funny. It's funny, and the dog will be there, so that'll be cute.
Crypto, of course.
So it'll be cute. But so there, he saves everybody, you know, and he's like, "Holy shit, I'm the man!" And I'm like, that's what makes this great. Everyone's the man at some point in this film. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone. The Flash was the man at some point. Victor's the man at some point. Bruce, Gal, all of them. Yeah. Like, everybody has their moment where they go hard. And so they're like, cool, we broke it up, but we got to fight these dudes. And
we do.
And Steppenwolf is like, I don't give a fuck. Y'all ain't stopping me. I'm that guy. So, man, they start going hard. But then, of course, they're getting beat up. But the homie pulls up. You know, the man's.
Do you like his suit?
The all black?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I was literally just about to say, he pulls up in the all black suit looking like a straight G. And I ain't even a Superboy like that, but he was coming in hard in this film.
He was, man.
I can't even be mad at my dude the way he came through in this movie. He did come through on some big dog stuff.
Dude, he like, this is, I think it's a thing that showed like Clark had to find out his Kal-El, deal with losing everything and having to kill Zod because he was technically like the last Kryptonian because the other ones went back into the Phantom Zone. And then he had to like die and be reborn in order to be his full self and actually appreciate the world and the life that was given to him. Because you notice, even though he's a total badass, he's a lot brighter.
He is. And he jumped in the sun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yep. He had to get some vitamin D.
Yeah, that's right.
He did.
First, he had to give Lois some vitamin D.
Lois gets vitamin D. I get vitamin D, and now we'll go defeat.
Yeah.
He's like, now I'm good. I am good.
But I think that was the point of all these films, was to get like a modern Superman to a classic Superman, to get through like all the modern trappings of our society, and to show that Superman can still be exactly.
Yep, he's gonna overcome all of it. Yeah.
Yes.
I was like, Superman was done well on this. I can't even hold you, because I was like, it's like 3 hours in. I'm like, he's coming up soon.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's gonna shift, because at that point I was like, I'm having a blast here.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we're gonna shift momentum once he hit. But he did it. He kept the gas going just right, man.
And I knew like Superman wasn't in it that much. Because, well, I've seen it before, and I knew you would enjoy the parts that he's in because it focuses so much on everyone else.
Yep, it does.
And they're important.
They are. But it shows Superman's importance too, but in the best ways. Like, this is... If Snyder could have somehow captured this Superman magic in Man of Steel, we're talking about a whole different film with that movie.
But I think he needed to, like, show... that
he had to go through some shit. I get it.
Yeah, because you have to try to humanize a god.
He had a long game vision. He had a very long game. He's like, I have a decade's worth of shit in my head.
Like literally, I think there was.
I'm like, so now that I've seen this, I can appreciate the full Snyderverse.
Yes,
I can. I really can, and I can see the vision, and I do think it does ultimately work. Although I won't be revisiting Man of Steel much, I will be revisiting BVS in this, though.
Yeah, incredible.
But Superman beats the living shit out of Steppenwolf. I mean,
Steppenwolf doesn't stand a chance.
It's nothing. It's nothing. I mean, he's like laughing at him. He tries to hit him, and he's just like, "Come on, dude."
Yeah,
it ain't gonna work.
You're right. He does just laugh at him.
He's basically like, "Dude, come on, bro. Just give up." Just cut it out, and they're all like, this is the dude.
They're like,
it'd take all of us to fight this dude. He can fight this dude with one hand. Like, you know what I mean?
But the great thing is, Superman gets there after Barry rewinds time.
Yes.
So Superman gets there, and he's beating the shit out of Steppenwolf, and then he realizes Barry's not there to help Cyborg. So Superman helps him separate the boxes. Which gives Aquaman and Wonder Woman enough time, now that Steppenwolf's been beaten, to murder Steppenwolf in the best way possible.
And she fucking beheads this motherfucker and kicks him through the damn little portal thing.
Yeah, to Darkseid. Crushes his head.
He steps on that bitch. I was like, yeah, damn. Because he's like, you're such a fucking disgrace. This is why we banished you in the first place. You can't get shit done. I can't rely on you for anything. God, trust you. You have one job. Job. Beat these super bitches and get my boxes. Couldn't even do that. So, enough with you. And they're kind of looking at each other like through the walls there. And I said this out loud. I was like, hey, let's just do this another time. Like, not right now. You ain't ready. We ain't ready.
Even though Superman could have,
he came through and probably whooped his ass. But it was like, look,
because this Superman is like supercharged.
Yeah, he's juiced, and he just got that vitamin D, so he was really juiced.
And he might even, I never thought about this, he might have like some of that mother box energy now.
He got that mother box energy,
which is from another world.
A couple mother boxes. He got the lowest mother box earlier. You know what I mean? Then he got the mother box.
But the mother box is what charged him to reanimate him too.
Then you got sun charge. I mean, he's filled with fluids.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? This guy is hydrated.
He shot through Lois.
He did. Oh my God!
She's probably in the
he
hospital.
had to wear a kryptonite condom.
Yes,
but
that would kill him.
But seriously, he was. It's like final form Superman. It does feel like. It does feel like final form. Because I'm like, bro, if they would have been Justice 2, they would have had to do something crazy, contain him for half the movie, because it wouldn't be believable that anyone's about to beat this dude.
So I think that's why you have those nightmare scenes in BVS and in this one, because Darkseid turned Superman. That's the only way Darkseid can.
Yeah, that's what, like, you can't.
Yeah.
God, goodness, dude.
I know.
Planet.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Because, like, dude, because I couldn't help watching this. I just could not help but think of Batman Ninja and that version of Superman. And the whole time, like, bro, if Darkseid could get that version of Superman on his side, it's a wrap for everyone. It's like if Vader would have got Luke on the dark side.
Oh, yeah.
Like, everybody's fucked. I was like, dude, there is 1,000 dope directions that they could have went with this, and I would have been there for all of it, my guy. I was like, dog, I was like, you playing with my soul. Like, dude. I was like, shit. And so they look at each other, and you know we're setting up for the sequel we ain't gonna get.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Because, the whole time I was just like, look here, man. I was like... Because as the movie's drawing to a close, I'm like, I was just getting more anxious and more angry because I'm like, God damn it, dude. All these seeds are planted. All this stuff. They're bringing in all these characters in the last couple minutes that you can tease this. And I'm like, I want more Martian Manhunter.
Yeah.
I want to see all this shit played out.
I want to know, because, see, they had Deathstroke in there because, like, he was supposed to be in the Batman movie that Ben Affleck would have had solo. Like, they would have fought.
You got the Eisenberg or Lex Luthor teasing the Deathstroke shit.
Oh, yeah, because that happened at the end of BVS, right? Yeah.
But in this one, too, though, you got the Eisenberg sitting here like, hey, I know what you want.
Yeah.
Batman is Bruce Wayne. He's like, oh, shit. Let me get some of that champagne, dog.
Yeah.
Pop that bottle. I'm like, damn. So you got that going on.
Wait, was that at the end of this one?
That's the end of this.
Okay.
Yeah. And so you got that going on. And I'm like, oh, God. So there's that. And then, like we said, you got Darkseid obviously is brewing.
Yeah.
And then you got this dream Batman has. And you're like, oh, that went a lot of directions. And it seems like people were split up. And I'm just like, who knows?
Yeah.
Lots of potential. It would have been a perfect time for an in-between movie to get a nice Cyborg movie in there.
Yes,
in between Justice League 1 and 2.
Yeah.
That would have been perfect to get a Cyborg movie in there.
I think the idea was for, like, Aquaman, Flash, and Cyborg.
That would have been perfect.
To have films before Justice League 2.
That would have been perfect. Because you already got two Wonders.
Yeah.
And you would have had... I guess you would have... I feel like Aquaman 2 should have came out after Justice League 2.
Yeah, it probably would have.
It would have. Yeah, it would have made more sense.
So you would have had, like, let's say 2018, you would have had, like, Aquaman. And maybe 2019 would have been
Cyborg,
like Flash
Cyborg, yeah.
And then probably at the end of the year, Justice League 2. Which would have been 2 years after the first one. Initially.
Damn it.
And then...
Why couldn't we just get you some help?
And then just imagine, like, the solo Batman movie in there too.
Oh yeah, God damn. Because like Justice League 2 could have came out like last year or the year before. Yeah. We would have had so much to eat off of in between that, bro. Yeah. Think about that hamburger, bro. Justice League, all that shit in the middle, and then the top bun is Justice League 2.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
And they're both like 4 hours.
4 hours, yeah.
But it wouldn't matter.
It don't matter, bro. I'm there like, just give me 2 Red Bulls and we're chilling, dog, because I'm in here.
And a catheter.
Yeah. I ain't moving.
Or a
diaper. Yeah. Just call my man Donald. I'll get his brand.
Yeah.
So, I'm sure they work good. But, so, man, and the movie, I mean, the end of the movie is, like we said, Martian Manhunter comes and visits Bruce after he wakes up from this dream where he saw Superman ready to whoop some ass, and Cyborg looks panicked, and
Flash looks
panicked, and Flash got a dope new suit.
Yeah.
It's very Tony Stark-like.
It's the suit he was wearing when he came back to talk to Bruce in Batman vs. Superman.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
But he's like, I'm too soon.
Yeah.
It's the same suit. Yeah.
And you get to see Desert Bat.
Yeah.
With the, tan trench coat on, the goggles and shit. Super dope.
What do you think of Leto's Joker in that scene?
Oh, I loved it.
I did too. He redeemed himself
in that one scene he did.
Yes.
Because I was like, is this Jared? I was like, that's Jared.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh. That was good. And he played that really well in that one scene. I was like,
it's because Snyder was directing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Zack Snyder knew his vision. No offense to David Ayer, because I like what he did in Suicide Squad to try to make him different, because you don't want him to be like Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger, no.
Because that would just be a disservice to Heath Ledger.
Yep. Yeah, come on, man. Respect.
So I do like how he made him different.
I love the look he gave him.
Yeah, but I love him in that scene.
With the long green.
Yeah, and the weird red around his mouth.
Yeah, it looks like blood.
Yeah.
And all the cop badges. I'm like, that's a lot of badges, a lot of dead cops. I was like,
a truce, Bruce.
A truce, Bruce.
Yes. And just his dialogue.
Love that line. I was like, a truce,
and believe it or not, this came out a year before
Joker 2.
Morbius.
Oh, man.
So
y'all know I got love for Morbius.
So we do have Morbius.
Yeah,
Look, you, Chandler, Mark, and I will always be united
have fucking Morbius.
Because of Morbius.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, and it's your fault.
It is. I was like, yo, let's just go. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I was like, look, we'll laugh at it, all right? It won't be that bad.
But imagine, we'd gone to see The Batman like 2 months before.
Oh, man.
And then we go see Morbius, and it's like, what the fuck?
That's insane.
Yeah.
The Batman was crazy. I didn't want to move.
But yeah, this Jared Leto shows like, holy shit, his Joker could be amazing.
Yep.
Actually was amazing.
I was like, that's a good 10 minutes there.
Yeah.
So the movie kind of just ends on a cliff, though.
It does, on a cliffhanger.
Yep, it ends on well, we know we got to fight Darkseid. We know that's coming up. We're going to be able to avoid that. And
I never thought about it as being another dream until you brought up, like, the next scene is him waking up. I'm like, oh, God, you're right.
He wakes up, and then that's when he meets Martian Man.
Yeah.
And
it was supposed to be the Jon Stewart Green Lantern.
I think I like Martian Manhunter a little better, even though I didn't know shit about him.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Because the Jon Stewart Green Lantern is the one from like the Justice League cartoon.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he, just because when you say Jon Stewart, people think of the Daily Show.
Yeah. Nah,
so the guy that Aaron Pierre is playing in Lanterns.
Pierre,
yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if they didn't want him to use him, because I think he filmed scenes with the dude for it.
Oh, okay.
And they may not have wanted him to use him because of the Lantern show they were developing.
Yep, they're like, don't tease that too soon.
Yeah.
But, I mean, dude, crazy ride.
I just have to reiterate that you loved this movie.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I did, guys. I did. I had a fantastic time with this.
Yeah.
Everything I wanted it to be, and probably a little bit more. I did not think it would be this good. I was captivated. I was glued. As you see, I went through this one.
Yes,
I expected to let you take the lead, but I was like, I was like, I think I might have this. That's how glued I was. I was like, I might have.
I got the quotes though.
You got the quotes. You still got that. But I was like, I actually think I can carry this one. I was like,
you did, man.
And I'm like, I get a little lost in some of the super lore, but I was pretty in this one.
Well, dude, he lays it out so well.
He did. That's what I was like. He was like, y'all gonna get this shit.
Yeah.
He's like, and I did see in some reviews, some people were like, Snyder expects everyone to just know about this stuff, and I'm like, bro. He told you what it is.
Yeah.
Like, you just watch, like, you learn who these characters are. You may not have never heard of Martian Manhunter or Steppenwolf, but by the end of that movie, you know who the fuck they are.
Yeah, you know what a mother box is, even if you've never heard of it.
It's more than what you came out of. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. All right, let's get in some categories.
Yes.
All right, MVP. So I think everyone involved in this gets some type of participation trophy.
And
but Snyder gets the crown.
Okay, Snyder gets the crown, and the fans that clamor.
The fans, hell yeah.
The release
fans
Snyder
get the crown.
cut.
The fans get the crown. Snyder gets to sit on the throne.
Yes.
But the fans get the crown.
Yes,
Go fans.
Yes.
I'm proud of y'all. Y'all bullied them getting this. Y'all bullied them into changing Sonic. And the shit's worked out for the best. The fans know this is for us. Like, all the fans that got shit changed, that worked out, shout outs to y'all, man. Because I'm like, look, as long as we ain't being racist and, sexist and shit, we're good. But, like, they knew with this. And I'm like, and if you watch Ultimate Edition, Watchmen Super Edition, you know what this man does with time.
Yes,
you know what he can do with some time. Because I'm like,
oh, so now that you've talked about it, how do you feel comparing this to like Watchmen? Because you said you were kind of on the fence.
They're right there.
Wow.
Right there. I don't know, man. I don't know.
He managed to make Justice League as good as Watchmen.
He did somehow. Because dude, there's some scenes in Watchmen that are just, they're seared in my brain forever.
Yeah.
Rorschach pouring hot grease on this black guy.
Oh, yeah.
Will never exit my mind. That shit is stuck in my head. Yep. I was like, woo, he did that. When I first saw it, I was like, can't believe this motherfucker just did that. I was like, this is one of the most badass superhero films, especially for when that came out.
Yeah.
There wasn't no Deadpool and all that shit. No. That was the blueprint for a hard ass super movie.
Oh, yeah.
That was the blueprint. There was no, like, I guess if you want to say Sin City, but that wasn't like comic book heroes. Like they were comic books.
Yeah, because that's a Frank Miller thing.
Yeah, but that was his own thing.
But it's not a superhero.
Yes, I'm like, the Watchmen has its place in a like universe.
Yeah, because I do have to say that superheroes are a genre in comic books.
Yes.
So like Sin City would be like noir.
Kind of like a Crow type of deal.
Yes.
So I'm like, it is a comic book movie, but it doesn't have a superhero feel to it. You know what I mean? So I was like, so Watchmen is like, man, Watchmen's the sauce, but like, I think most people would probably get on board with this a little bit more just because they know most of these characters. Everyone knows Superman and Batman, you know what I mean? So,
and Wonder Woman.
The Flash and Wonder Woman.
Flash,
you know them, like, and even Aquaman.
Yeah, even if you don't know Cyborg, you really get to know him.
If you're a Teen Titans fan or that, then you definitely, that's what I'm saying. Like, so I'm like, if you're a mild hero fan, you know fucking Cyborg. So, like, so people might pick. I don't know, man. Let me let this sink in for a week.
Okay,
and re-ask me this question. Re-ask me this question in a week. So everybody gets a prize, but like the big, we're gonna give out some special ones. Zack Snyder.
Yes.
All right. Editor. Oh, what's the dude? The dude who wrote it. What was his name again?
Chris Terrio.
Chris Terrio.
Yeah, Chris Terrio.
Chris Terrio.
Like he and Zack Snyder did the story, but he wrote the script.
Yeah, I was reading all the credits. I was like, Chris Terrio, that's the name.
Yeah.
Chris Terrio, big one. Snyder, Terrio, the fans. And I'm sorry, I gotta give a special one. Oh, computer graphics.
Oh, yeah. CGI guys.
You get a special prize.
Yeah.
But I got to give a special one to an actor. Got to give one to Ray Fisher, man.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Like, he was the shock of the film. We already knew all the other guys would be good. He held his own with these big dogs.
Yes, he did. And this might have been, like, his first real
It had to be, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I was like, it had to be.
So, imagine you're with, like, Affleck.
Mm-hmm. Affleck. You're with fucking Gal Gadot. And I know she's not considered a great actress, but at that time, Wonder Woman was hot.
Oh,
she was hot, Fast and Furious. Like, you're like,
and dude, he's in a scene with J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons. Dude, Jason Momoa. You're like the hottest guy ever. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
like, shit.
And look, and I think they're still buds to this day.
They had good chemistry in the film. I was
my man.
Yeah, I was like, my man. I was like, Jason Momoa's that guy, you know. So I like I thought he had great chemistry with every individual character.
Yes.
Obviously, Ben had good chemistry with everyone, but yeah, I'm gonna give him a special one for the actors because they were all good. So I don't want to single too many of them out.
Even with Jeremy Irons, dude,
Jay Irons, everybody in this thing. So yeah, that's who I'm gonna give MVP. Peak season is gotta be Snyder. I know he did Watchmen. I know he did, but dude, if he died tomorrow, the fans, it would be this.
Yeah,
I think this would be the one the fans would be like,
Yeah, this is like his ultimate vision.
Yep.
Yeah.
This was
that the fans clamored for him to be able to finish.
This is a decade-long worth of work, thoughts. He worked hard on this.
Oh, yeah.
You know how many nights he ain't sleep working on this shit, dude?
Because think about it, by the time it came out, he had been developing, because, you know, they didn't just make Man of Steel.
No.
So he would have had to have mapped it all out before that.
That's
so you're
what I'm
right.
saying. It was a decade worth of fucking work he's been doing, dude.
Yeah.
And I gotta respect anyone who can sit down and have a vision that long, because George Lucas ain't even have a vision that long for Star Wars. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't. Like, most people, you know, a lot of directors, they want to do something and move on.
Yeah.
He said, no, I'm in this. I'm in this hero shit. This is what I love. This is what I do. I'm going to make y'all some of the best action hero whatever movies of this century.
I honestly believe it might be like the best superhero movie of all time because of
there's a case to be made.
How he goes about it. Is it the most entertaining? People might argue against that because of like Infinity War.
Yeah, of course. Infinity War is definitely up there. Entertainment value, yes.
Yeah, but it's like, as far as like cinematography, character development, CGI. Acting, direction, CGI, everything that went into it, it might literally be the best.
It's
as far as like the entire package.
Because I mean, everything. The kitchen sink is in here, but it ain't. but it ain't. The dishes ain't dirty though.
Yes,
you know, we in, because like, I mean, best superhero movies of all time. If we're going off the top of my head, obviously everyone's gonna throw The Dark Knight in there.
Of course.
Superman the movie.
Yes.
Endgame - Infinity War. Pick which one you like more. I would take Infinity War, but
I always think of them as like together anyway.
They are together. That's what I'm like.
So if you like one, you have to like the other, or love.
I like Infinity War a little bit more. It's more emotional to me.
Yeah.
Even though Stark dies and shit, it's still.
I like time travel shit.
Yeah.
Endgame for me, and plus Ant-Man's in it.
Ant-Man's in it, and then dude, like I Endgame's great. Ant-Man has a great big role in that.
Yeah.
And like, it's sad.
That would be Giant Man.
That would be Giant Man. But man, something about Infinity War, like when they go get the Soul Stone, and Natasha and Hawkeye they're fighting to see who's gonna die, and that's
Endgame.
That's an Endgame?
I think that's an Endgame.
Oh, that's an Infinity War because they were trying to get the stone. Oh no, that is an Endgame.
Yes.
Shit.
Yeah,
that's Endgame. Fuck.
Yeah, because they're trying to recreate it.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
I don't know, that's tough.
Yeah, that's why I always think of them together.
Yes, they're one. You're right. They're one, because I'm blending them bitches up. Yeah, they're one.
And they came out within a year of each other.
They did. They were really close. So
it's
wasn't it? Weren't they like real close?
It was like,
it was less than a year.
It was April and April.
Oh, it was April and April. Okay.
Yeah, because you had
that's right.
Before Infinity War, you had
BP. BP was February, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It was BP, Infinity War, and then it was
Spider-Man.
No, it was
No.
My God, it was
Ant-Man
and Wasp.
Yeah, because I had to set up Endgame. Yes. That's right. All right, cool.
And then it was Endgame. No, then it was Captain Marvel. Then it was Endgame. And then it was Far From Home.
Far From Home. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
So they kind of spoiled a little bit of Endgame, knowing that they were filming another Spider-Man.
Yeah. Well, we knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's not like that was a surprise.
But they were like, but that's when Marvel was like really.
They were hot. Marvel was on their shit.
That was like the end of the Marvel.
That was the end of the hot, dude.
Yeah.
Like from 2008, from Iron Man 1 up until that point, they were the hottest thing smoking, bro.
Yeah.
Like, they were going stupid. So, peak season, I gotta say Snyder.
Yes.
And Ray Fisher,
Ray
too.
Fisher,
Ray Fisher, too. It was like, Snyder, Ray Fisher. Best quotes, take it away, sir.
Alrighty. Wonder Woman, what do you think, man? You think she'd ever go for a younger guy? She's 5,000 years old, Barry. Every guy's a
younger guy. Yep.
So some of these quotes are just Barry.
Yeah, Barry, Ezra's hilarious. Yeah, bro. He's great.
Okay, just got to go faster than the speed of light, far beyond the speed of light. You got to break the rule, Barry, and you got to do it.
Got to do it now. Mm-hmm.
Dad, whatever happens now, I just want you to know your kid was one of them, Dad. One of the best of the best.
Best of the best.
Make your own future. Make your own past. It's all right
It's
now.
all right now.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow, you really did watch
I was
it.
watching it. I was in it. I was in it, bro. I was like, shit, I could throw some of these off the head, but go ahead. No, you got it.
Now, you're going to answer this one, though, because this is the best. What are your superpowers again?
I'm rich. I'm rich. I was like, oh, yeah. That was funny. You knew that was my favorite quote.
I could tell.
It's like when I answered it with him, and I was like, of course, man. I was like, that's the hard shit.
All right, this is our buddy Steppenwolf. Amazons, I've come to bathe in your fear. And then Queen Hippolyta, daughters of Themyscira, show him your fear. And what do they say? What do they say?
Oh, shit, you got me there.
We have no fear.
We have no fear. There we go. That's what I was like, hold on.
Yep.
Damn.
Oh, here's a good one from Alfred. How do you know your team's strong enough? If you can't bring down the charging bull, then don't wave the red cape at it.
Oh, yes, he did say. And what Batman say after that?
Hold on. Okay. You do when it's this red cape.
What is this red cape?
This red cape charges
back. Yep.
Mm-hmm. All right. Now, okay, here we go. This is that scene at the end, Mira to Batman. Who have you ever loved? The Joker.
Oh, the Joker, yeah.
Au contraire, my little fish stick.
Mm-hmm.
He knows exactly what it's like to lose someone he loves.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like a father, like a mother.
Mm-hmm.
Be very careful of the next thing you say.
Yep.
Like an adopted son. Isn't that right, Batman? Maybe in a way, that smelly old flounder is right.
Mm-hmm.
Because how many can die in your arms before you grow numb to death? That's not very careful. And how many dead eyes can you look into before you die yourself?
Mm-hmm.
I just got to do this whole scene. I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah, because he says the part, he's like,
yeah,
listen, you move around all these, I'm going to botch this up, but essentially says you move around all these different time periods fucking with all these different people because you're afraid to fucking die yourself.
Yeah, because then Batman's like, I've been dead inside a long time, but even I have a limit. If you cross that line, I swear to God, I will. Before what, Bruce? Kill me? You won't kill me. I'm your best friend. Mm-hmm. Besides, who's going to give you a reach around?
Yep. No.
I just love Jared Leto in this scene.
Part. I was like, oh, he's saying some shit.
Anyway, you need me. You need me to help you undo this world you created by letting her die. Mm-hmm. Poor Lois. Mm-hmm. How she suffered so. Mm-hmm. I often wonder, here you go, how many alternate timelines do you destroy the world because, frankly, you don't have the cojones to die yourself?
Mm-hmm. I was like, Jared.
So as usual, I'll be the bigger man. A truce, Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you have this card, it's a Joker card.
Yep.
A truce. But all you have to do is tear it in half, and I'm happy to discuss with you in any way you like why you sent the boy Wonder to do a man's job. And then Batman, you know, it's funny that you would talk about the people who died in my arms. Because when I held Harley Quinn and she was bleeding and dying, she begged me with her last breath that when I killed you, and make no mistake, I will fucking kill you, that I'll do it slow. I'm going to honor that promise. Oh, you're good. You almost had me. It's like, God damn.
The jokey. That's a good scene.
And then everyone, this is Alfred. I work for him. Like what?
Yes, he does.
All right, another good Barry. This guy's probably fought hundreds of thousands of other super beings on the other planets he's destroyed, right? And we have to assume he's won? I don't care how many demons he's fought and how many hells. He's never fought us. Yep. Not us united.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see here. There's some Jor-El quotes from when he was on the ship, but we already went over those quotes. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. You have a satellite? I have 6.
I have 6.
I heard about you. Didn't think you were real. I'm real when it's useful.
I'm real when it's useful, yep.
Yeah. How did you get the house back from the bank?
I bought it.
I bought the bank.
I bought the bank,
yeah. Oh, my God. So when Steppenwolf is trying to beat the shit out of Superman, this is what he says. Not impressed.
Not impressed.
Not impressed. What he was
saying. He was like, bro, you ain't got nothing.
All right, here's our new buddy, Martian Manhunter. You know, I never thought I'd see the defenders of Earth united, fighting as one. It wouldn't have happened without you,
Without you, Bruce.
Your mother and father will be proud.
Yep.
I hope so. Well, I'll be in touch. Oh, and some have called me the Martian Manhunter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, here's that quote from Barry. I know we're all thinking the same thing right now. Who's gonna say it? I'm not gonna say it. Oh my god, that scene where Aqua Dude saves that guy from that storm on the boat.
Yeah. When he comes in with the liquor, and he gets the bottle, and he's like, "It's on him."
Yeah, and he's like, "Tell him to respect the storm next time." Yeah.
Yeah, he gets the bottle of whiskey. It's on him.
All right, here we go. This is a long one, but it's good. From Silas Stone, Victor's dad, Cyborg's dad. Now, let me speak to you from my heart. Not as a scientist, as a father.
This is a recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your father twice over.
Yeah.
I brought you into the world and back into it. You can't imagine how proud I am of who you are, have always been. So many years with you I've wasted, so many wrongs I've left unrighted. Everything breaks, Victor. Everything changes. The world is hurt, broken, unchangeable. The world's not fixed in the past, only the future. The not yet. The now. The now is you. Now is your time, Victor, to rise. Do this, be this, the man I never was, the hero that you are. Take your place among the brave ones, the ones that were, that are, that have yet to be. It's time you stand, fight, discover, heal, love, win. The time is now.
Damn.
And I think that's when Victor realizes that he changes his body then, because he's kind of like jagged.
Yes.
Until then, and then suddenly he's like smooth and everything.
There's a lot of environment and emotion he did with the costuming.
Yeah.
That was done.
All right, Steppenwolf. Hold. This one will be mine. Wonder Woman. I belong to no one. And when in that fight in the sewer there. So. Oh, Desaad. Have you finished the conquest? Steppenwolf. Not yet, Desaad. Then why did you summon me?
Yeah, right. I'm like, man.
Yeah, if you didn't finish it, but that's when he tells him about the anti-life equation.
Then he told him, he was like, bro, he's like, you ain't getting that shit until all your tasks are complete.
Yeah, he says, yeah.
Something about
because you owe like 10,000 more worlds.
I was like,
that's what it was. Yeah,
or something. And you ain't getting shit until you get them. I was like, damn.
This is from Ryan Choi, the other scientist from Star Labs, who in the comics replaced Ray Palmer as the Atom.
Okay.
So they were sowing another seed there.
Damn.
You're looking at the hottest thing on earth. Exact words I said to my prom date. She dumped me anyway. Darkseid. I've turned 100,000 worlds to dust looking for anti-life, looking for those who robbed me of my glory. I will stride across their bones and bask in the glow of anti-life, and all of existence shall be mine. Oh, Darkseid.
Oh, Darkseid.
Dude, I have that whole thing where she's explaining everything, and I'm not going to do it.
That's long.
Yeah.
We'll leave that one.
You said the age of heroes would never come again. It will. It has to.
Mm-hmm.
Cyborg with the mother boxes. I'm not broken, and I'm not alone.
I'm not alone.
Yeah. Queen Hippolyta, when she's talking about the box, she's like, evil does not sleep. That's another good one.
Never does.
Oh, here's Bruce being the casual viewer. Mother boxes?
Yeah.
Indestructible living machines made from a science so advanced it looks like sorcery. That's all you need to know about mother boxes.
That's it.
Yeah. Oh my God, this is actually a good scene when Barry is trying to figure out which hat to wear for the military disguise.
Oh my God.
Arthur, yes, your opinion. Less preposterous? Option A? Definitely not A. Okay. Or B? Let me see A again. Cyborg, let's go find the son of a bitch.
Yep.
Yeah. Right, it's probably so radioactive that you grow an extra foot out of your neck. About the place where Steppenwolf is.
Yep. Shit.
I've never seen a being this strong. Maybe one. Yeah. I had a dream, almost like a premonition, that there's an attack coming.
Yep.
Lois Lane, you spoke. Superman. Did I not before? And there's a lot of quotes, but I'll end it there.
No, you got the good ones, yeah.
But there's a really good one with Lois and Superman when he's like in the wheat field and she comes out and he's like, I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah.
She's like, what? And he's like, the ring.
Yep.
And because, like you said, that was so
It was a nice,
great.
sweet moment.
Yeah, because he slowed it down so they could. It's not as terrible as in like Batman versus Superman, where he has to kill Doomsday, and he's like, "You're my world. Now I'm gonna go down."
All right, see you.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
See you later,
Yeah.
sweet face.
Yeah.
Yep. Good quotes. Good quotes.
Yeah.
What's age the best?
What do you think? I need your opinion, bro.
The swing. The swing.
Oh, yes.
My man swung for the grand slam, and I think he hit it.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, all the things I think is age the best. I mean, this movie's not that old, but I think.
I mean, technically, it's 10 years old now.
Yeah, technically.
Because they filmed it in 2016.
I think like I said, the swing, I think the way he laid the story out, the acting, the CGI. This CGI looks better than some of the shit that comes out today.
Yes, yeah.
Now, like I said, not all of it. Some of it's shitty.
Yeah,
some of it, but you can overlook that with the goody CGI. Yeah. I mean, dude, just the Snyderverse.
Yeah.
The Snyderverse.
This is why a lot of people actually got upset then, knowing that, like, there's, like, Snyder Bros that really trash everything James Gunn does. Not realizing that no, it's not fair because they can coexist.
Yes,
like you can have Bale and Pattinson and Affleck, and it works. It's okay.
And it's great because like Gunn gives us the laughs,
yes,
and Snyder gives us the heart and action.
Yes.
You know? So
either way, they're still great stories. They just tell their stories differently.
Yep.
And that's okay.
That's okay.
That's what we're here to say. It's okay to love Gunn and love Snyder.
So both of them got hit for me.
And love them separately because they're two different directors. They have two different styles.
And I mean, I was, primarily a Marvel guy for a while. So whatever.
Yeah, so his style is going to be a little different.
Lighter. And, Marvel, they're like, hey, we want little kids to watch it.
Yeah, it can't be that serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though Guardians 3, whew.
Yeah,
that's a hitter.
Yeah, that's
a hitter. I'm like, oh shit, this shit. I mean, crap.
That might be his best film now.
That might be.
Yeah.
Like as far as like depth, emotion, everything. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, what's age the worst? The fact that we're not gonna get any more from this universe.
Yes.
That's aged poorly, and also what aged the best? Gal Gadot still looking good.
Oh yes, yeah.
Amy Adams as well.
Yes.
Yeah, just the fact that I'm done here. We're done here.
Yeah, this is the Flash is the end of the Snyderverse.
That's it. That's it. We're done here.
So when you see like even the lighter kind of Batman in the beginning, because Ben Affleck's Batman in the beginning of the Flash has like blue and gray instead of black and gray. So he's lightened up a little bit since Justice League.
Yeah, if he's like, hey, feeling decent.
And they have like a different kind of camaraderie, like when Wonder Woman comes in. And even though it's just the three of them, that scene is like the end of the Snyderverse. And it's sad.
It's kind of sad.
Yeah. Like that movie hits different now.
Oh, yeah. The Flash, this definitely elevates the Flash, I would say. And I already like the Flash, so.
Yeah.
Most rewatchable scenes. Well, there's a lot of rewatchable scenes. So just to highlight some.
Okay.
The Amazons protecting the cube.
Yes. That's a good way to call the mother box. They are cubes. You're right.
I mean,
you're right.
It's a box. It's a cube.
But you're right. It's a technological cube. That's what it is. Yeah, that's a very good way to describe it.
The Amazons protecting that. All the recruitment scenes.
Yes.
Any one where they're going to get someone.
Yeah.
Of course, the first fight with Steppenwolf.
Yeah, the first fight of the Justice League. Let's put air quotes because they're just sort of a ragtag group of.
Yeah. The Hall of Justice don't exist yet, right?
No, because I think at the end of this film, it's like he wants to rebuild Wayne Manor into the Hall of Justice.
Yes, dude. So many stakes in the fire, bro.
Yeah.
Like, shit.
Because it's like a table for. Six or seven. Yeah, but room for more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Yep. So that, of course, when they bring Kal-El back, when they fight him.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, that's
the best scene.
Yeah.
I was like, holy
shit.
That
and when Superman beats the shit out of.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's another good one.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta throw this one in there. Lois and Clark going back to Smallville.
Yeah,
You know, I gotta throw that in there. I gotta say,
yeah, they seem to have some genuine chemistry that time.
they do.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yes.
it only took 3, but yeah, we got there. Gotta say when Victor's dad dies.
Yes. Honestly, any scene with Cyborg is great because it really advances the story because he's personally connected to these cubes.
Man, look, the whole damn thing is rewatchable. It's a rewatchable film.
Yeah.
There ain't no need.
In spite of the runtime, it is insanely rewatchable.
Best characters. All?
Yeah.
Like, all?
Yeah. Was there really a bad character?
Even the villains are good.
Yeah.
Like, of course, I'm going to throw them in worse too, but
yeah.
I really enjoy Steppenwolf. I enjoy what we got at Darkseid. I can't say anybody's goes in worst here. Everybody contributes to the pot. They all go hard, man.
Yeah.
Like, everyone.
Even though there are like slow moments, like the scenes with Steppenwolf, he's relentless like Infinity War was.
Uh-huh.
And the sad thing is, they filmed this probably before they filmed Infinity War.
They definitely did.
Yeah.
I mean,
so it's like, what the?
It's just crazy.
Because they would have filmed this before Guardians 2 came out.
Yeah, because like this is 17, so
it came out in 17. They filmed it in
16. That's what I'm like. So we're 2 years removed from Infinity War.
Yeah.
So, all right, worst characters. We'll just say the villains for fun. You know,
the Parademons.
Yeah, them too. You know who I'm not gonna put in here? Clark.
Wow.
Clark gets to stay in best only.
Wow, I can't believe it.
Clark in best for this one.
So has your opinion of Cavill's Superman changed? He's not as wooden.
He was a lot better in this one. He
was
a lot better in this one. I was like,
but also
I feel like he felt comfortable in the role finally.
Yeah, but also it's like his third time with Snyder.
Yeah, and that's what sucks. Is I'm like, now you got a guy who's comfortable in the role, and now he can probably deliver some shit.
Yeah,
and then we're done.
And he could be the Superman we expect.
Yes.
Yeah. He could be like,
unless Snyder was like,
version.
I need you to be a little wooden at first, so when you come alive, the people are like, yo, he came alive.
Yeah.
So this could have been a strategy.
Yeah, it could have been. And you know what? It would almost make sense that way because him coming back to life would give him that,
and that rejuvenation, that life, like, and it gives you a new lease, a new appreciation.
Yeah.
Nitpicks, I think I already went over it.
Yeah, it was just some wonky
CGI, and then obviously the fact that I'm done here. And, you know, a little
that is a good nitpick that it's over.
Yeah, it's terrible. All right, recasting. Okay, so I figure we just stick to the heroes.
Yeah, because we already recasted.
We've done Bat, Super, and Wonder, and for a highlight, for a recap, Batman was Colin Farrell.
Oh, that is good.
Superman was Jacob Elordi, and Wonder Woman was Margaret Qualley.
Okay, yeah.
So those were who we had for them. Yep, I got you. I had to think about them. I was like, so Aquaman, The Flash, and Cyborg. All right, Aquaman.
Okay. I'm gonna do the person I cast as Wonder Man should be Cyborg when we did Wonder Man.
Me.
Yes.
I'll take it.
I know.
I'll play Cyborg.
I honestly think you would be great.
I was watching, I was like, dude, I could have totally played this one.
Yeah, and I hate to be like any brown superhero Dom could play because that seems like I'm
specific ones though.
But I feel like I'm typecast.
No, but you're not because it's not every brown superhero.
Yeah, that's true. It's
Wonder
the good
Man,
one.
Yeah, it's that too. But Wonder Man has certain personality traits that align with me, and same with Cyborg. So I was watching Cyborg. Like, man, I could play this.
Yeah, because you can definitely do the athleticism stuff.
Yeah, I'm like, man, I would have came through ready for this. I would have been like,
so I hate to say that, but
no, that's cool. I was gonna pick myself anyway.
Okay, great.
If not me, I was gonna go with John Boyega. But
he would
be good.
Yeah, he would be really good. Yeah.
I'm like, or Shamik Moore, who voices Miles Morales. One of them two.
God, Shamik Moore.
He'd be good too. So either one.
Yeah, you're right.
But we'll go with me.
Yes.
Aquaman. It's a big shoes to fill. You need a big guy.
Now, that's only if we're going with like Momoa.
I feel like we should stay with. I know we could get a blonde guy.
Yeah,
right?
just like the comics.
Yeah, I was like, we could
to make it more comic accurate.
Go comic accurate.
Even though like Momoa really owned. He'd be
He
perfect.
would be good, bro.
He'd be
Yeah.
perfect, yeah.
Bring that Thor hair back on him.
Yeah. From the first one.
From the first one. Hemsworth would be good if you want to go comic book accurate.
What about Liam Hemsworth, though?
Dying blonde.
Yeah. Why not? Just put a wig on it.
Do you think he's good enough, though?
No, I think Chris Hemsworth is. Yeah,
sure.
definitely.
But I don't know about Liam.
Yeah.
I don't know about Liam. I mean, size-wise, all that for sure.
Yeah. Like, he has the stature naturally, but the acting ability to be like as charismatic as Momoa.
You need a Chris for that.
Yeah. If Chris Hemsworth would do it.
If he would do it, he might be like, I don't want to play.
But see, if you're following like Momoa made Aquaman amazing.
Yeah, dude. Like, he actually made people give a fuck about him.
Yeah. Dude, Aquaman made over $1 billion.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Without China.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
Nuts.
So.
Hemsworth?
Yeah. Might have to be.
Let's do it. Because now I want him blonde.
Yeah.
All right, Hemsworth. He's the only dude who's got the size and I think the charisma.
Yeah.
Because I can't think of no other dudes that size at the age range that would work.
Yeah.
Maybe like he's a little bit younger. Maybe an Aaron Taylor Johnson. But
he might be good for the Flash.
He would. Oh my God, he would
because he played. But he played Quicksilver.
He does, and he has that similar look, the dark shaggy hair. Well, he would be good for the Flash.
But he might be too old because Ezra was like in his 20s.
Yeah, he's jacked too.
Yeah. Especially after Kraven. He got really jacked for Kraven.
He's huge right now.
Yeah.
God, man, he would have been good. When he played Silver Surfer, he would have been perfect.
Yeah. Because like Chris Hemsworth.
What about Jaw? Jeremy Allen White.
For the Flash?
Yeah.
If he had a runner's build.
No, he's kind of.
Because that's the thing. Even though like Ezra Miller was really in shape. Because you could tell, like, even in the Flash, he's lean as hell because a runner's body's different than like a weightlifter's body. So who could have that?
You know who would be good? Spider-Man, Tommy. He would be good, but I don't want him. But
I know. I know. The sad thing is, the only people that would be great are Marvel actors.
They are. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Maybe Maybe Austin Abrams.
Wait, what about
or the kid who played Jimmy from the new Superman?
What about Chalamet?
He would be good. I thought about him.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
He would obviously, his look is there.
His look is there.
It's just like, man, I feel like we going so commercial if we get Chalamet, but he is probably the best choice.
Like, he probably is because he would really be able to.
And we know he could bring the funniness to it.
Like, if you want someone like Ezra Miller is in that, I think he's in that class of actor.
Yeah, he's very good.
Yeah, it's
very
just
good. You need someone good to play. Fuck it, we need someone good. We'll get Chalamet. You need someone good.
Yeah.
So fuck it. All right, director.
I mean, who
you get? That's what I was like. I feel like it's kind of disrespectful even getting a director.
It is just because
we gotta get one.
So who could do this type of?
Who can flesh a story out good? That's the question.
Like this epic, and make it like. And you would have to think of like not a comic book movie guy. Or woman, because
Paul Thomas Anderson. Because I know that sounds weird, but after OBAA, I think he actually could do this.
The one person I think that also might be able to do it, Chloe Zhao,
who did Hamnet. Yeah. Oh, she did Eternals.
She did Eternals.
That's right.
And I only ever watched an hour of Eternals. And the only reason I
see it though.
The only reason I stopped watching it is because I felt it was ripping off Zack Snyder's Justice League as far as like camera work and like trying to be like this grand.
What year is Eternals? 22 or 3? 21? 20?
21 or 22.
So it came out right after.
Yeah.
I gotta see that still.
But it's kind of like I could see like some influence in his camera work in what she was trying to do as far as like superhero stuff goes.
I mean, she is hot right now coming off of Hamnet.
Yeah.
Her movie just won Oscars and shit. So
I don't know. I do love PTA though.
I like PTA for it because like you would get a fresh set of eyes who's not biased.
And then
he'd be forced to stick to the script.
And then you'd have like Daniel Day-Lewis as the voice of Steppenwolf.
That'd be, oh my God, that'd be fucking awesome. That would be fucking great, actually.
And then you'd have like,
or Daniel Day would play Alfred.
That would be
insane.
Honestly, he'd be great Alfred.
Great Alfred,
he
yeah,
would
that would
be,
insane. That would be insane.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Actually, PTA.
PTA would be fun.
Yeah.
Chloe Zhao, I want to see Eternals before I pull that trigger, though.
Okay,
but I know she's a good director. That's
yes.
So it's not. I don't trust her.
Yeah,
as long as she's like, listen, you don't get final cut. You got to stick to the script.
Yeah,
you got to stick to the script. PTA might have to give him a little more leeway, but
yeah,
man, that would be fun. That would be fun. Or like, I think a horror director would be good too. Like somebody like Zach Cregger's or like
Damien Leone.
Damien Leone would be fun. He makes a lot more gruesome.
He would.
The fight scenes would be insane.
Oh yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Bro, you know how much money he'd save you too? He'd be like, bro,
everything's practical.
Dude, I made it for $20 million.
Yeah. I'd be like, what? We put like $400 million out for this.
You're like, oh no, y'all spent way too much money.
well, a lot of these things. So, like, let's say Justice League, when it came out, if they would have spent like $300 million on it, they'd been trying to make a Justice League movie for decades. So, a lot of that, like the upfront cost, is like everything they put into like 5 or 6 attempts that went nowhere.
Yeah, damn.
You know what I mean?
Damn.
Maybe I'm just saying that.
Probably. I'm sure it costs. They make. With everything going on, they probably lost money making this movie.
Because think about it,
but it's worth it to have in your catalog.
Like Tim Burton was going to make a Superman movie with Nicolas Cage, right? Mm-hmm. He got paid even though they didn't make it. Because he did development in it or for it, and he did a lot of stuff. So
what a waste. That would have been fire.
That would have been incredible.
That would have been so cool. What a waste.
Yes.
Fuck it, let's go with PTA for something different. It'd be good.
Oh yeah,
it'd be entertaining as hell.
Yeah,
and I'm thinking a lot about editing and pacing, which he would kill it on this because he's just so good with that.
And of course, like okay, so if it's PTA, I have a better voice for Steppenwolf. Oh my god, I just blanked on his name, but
John C.
No. The other dude from. One Battle After Another, who was like the best part.
Benicio.
Yeah, Benicio del Toro.
Or even Sean Penn.
Oh, yeah.
Either one of them.
Yes.
Any PTA alum would be good because they both have worked with him multiple times. So, like, that would be great.
And if we could get, like, Maya Rudolph from Idiocracy as Wonder Woman, that would be great. Oh, God. She was good in that movie.
Yeah, and from Idiocracy, hell yeah. She was looking good in there.
Yes, yeah.
Well, Maya Rudolph, you look like that. Her body was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh, man, I guess he doesn't have too many, like, female regulars like that, so Wonder Woman, he might just pluck. He might be able to just go with Margaret Q.
Yeah.
He'd probably try and get Chase Infinity. He'd be like,
oh, yeah.
He'd be like, if you would be a good Wonder Girl. Light skin, she would be kind of fire. She's kind of small though. She's only like 5'6", but she's so
well, that's why Wonder Girl.
Yeah, she'd be a Wonder gal.
Yeah.
She'd be a Wonder gal. Yeah, that would be real fun. That'd be real fun. PTA, he would make it fun. All right. Unanswerable questions. Why? Why? Actually, there's no unanswerable questions here because the movie does such a good job of telling you everything.
Yeah.
You know what's happening by the end.
And by the end, you know how it's already set up.
Yeah.
So you can imagine what's going to happen or what could happen. And I think it's just a really good example of studio interference with an auteur director.
I do have a real unanswerable question.
Okay.
And I'm going to get serious for a second. Rest in peace to Autumn Snyder.
Yes.
Unfortunate what she was going through mentally. Why? Well, I wonder what was happening and why she felt like, how she felt.
I'm hoping, honestly, this is what I'm hoping. And this is real too, so there's no punchline, even though it's me talking. So I know it happened after Batman versus Superman, and after the studio got kind of weak about his plans for Justice League.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping it wasn't like toxic fandom that didn't like the theatrical version of Batman versus Superman getting to her because she was Zack Snyder's daughter. You know what I mean?
I hope not.
I am hoping it wasn't that, because what ended up happening was like fandom rallied around him, realizing his vision was what they actually wanted.
Mm-hmm.
After everyone trashed him for the theatrical
all
cut.
said and done,
Yeah.
this is what we wanted all along.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
so I'm hoping it wasn't like toxic fandom.
I'm just like, if I'm the studio and I'm gonna give this guy $300 million to make a movie, you have to let him do it his way. If they would have released the Ultimate Cut, instead of just Dawn of Justice, bro, we're talking about a whole different thing here.
Yeah.
This is an entirely different conversation we're having.
Yes,
we're possibly reviewing Justice League 2.
Or Flash 3.
Flash 3.
yeah.
Oh, that's if Barry fucking, or Ezra. Even though it seems like,
but if you
at this point, it seems like he didn't do anything, whatever.
But if you think about it, if his films would have come out sooner,
maybe he would.
His whole life would have been a different.
He would have been working. He wouldn't have had time to fuck up.
Yes.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be my unanswerable question. You know.
The what if?
Yeah.
What if the studio would have actually trusted the guy they trusted to begin with, and let him do his thing?
So I'm saying, like, dude, Warner knew, like, you let Pete Jackson do his thing with Lord of the Movies.
Yeah.
Just let him do his thing. And they're like, he's like, listen, because he came with a plan from the start, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna need this amount of money, and it's gonna be. They were like, all right, we have to trust this motherfucker.
Yes,
and you got to do that. So whatever.
Yeah, and they even had, Christopher Nolan in at first as a producer.
I'm like, so we got a guy you can trust. I feel like. My thing is, they all made money though. Like Man of Steel made enough money.
Yeah.
So did Batman vs Superman. So I'm like, it's not like y'all made enough profit margin.
They just weren't making like Marvel.
They want Marvel money. They were like, dudes, you were supposed to be fucking.
But they're laying the foundation. They're laying the groundwork.
They didn't see
because they ended up making
comic guys though. These are suits and ties.
But they ended up making Marvel money with like Wonder Woman and Aquaman.
Yeah, right. That's what
and Joker.
And Joker, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bro. Like, come on, bro. I'm like, random Todd Phillips made you $1 billion.
Yeah.
Get out of my face.
What the?
Came out of nowhere.
Yes.
But, all right, so. Last one prop you want from the movie? Well, I want the black super suit.
Oh, yeah.
Right. I want Wonder Woman's lasso of truth still.
Yeah.
I gotta have some kind of a bat suit. I'll take the bat suit that Kal-El blasts him in.
Oh, yeah, with the gauntlet.
Yeah, I'll take that one. Give me Victor's eye.
Yes.
Give me Barry's whole suit. Second suit.
I was gonna say the one that he has like on a mannequin.
On a mannequin, yeah. Give me. I'll take that one. That's fine.
The one that Bruce is talking about.
I'll take a batarang too while we're at it.
Oh yeah.
And and let me get a copy of the Daily Planet. So, yeah. What do you want?
I definitely want Barry's suit because I'm a big fan of the Flash, just generally.
Yeah.
Probably Aquaman's trident. His mom's trident.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Yeah. And honestly, Aquaman's costume, I liked it because it was like,
dude, it's
kind of green and gold and stuff.
The armor was cool. Actually, too.
It's not like his suit from the. It's not a regular Aquaman. It's
not a comic book for sure.
No, but it's Atlantean.
Orange shirt with the green.
Yeah.
No, it's gangster looking. Yeah, they did a good job there. I think of making Aquaman not feel like a
joke.
Fish. Like he's been the joke of like the superhero world.
So in the Whedon cut, when Bruce is talking to him, like all these scenes are like cut really short. But when he first meets him, and he like, Arthur like throws him up against the wall.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what Batman says to him?
No.
I hear you talk to fish.
Well, way to make a joke out of it.
Yeah, isn't that terrible?
Yeah, okay.
It's like, oh shit.
Glad that line was cut.
At least like, well, it wasn't in the Snyder version.
Yeah.
Snyder like respects even Aquaman because
this is still, he'll still fuck every average guy up.
Yeah, because if you think about the 7 seas, like our planet is what, 70?
Yeah, he controls
water.
Most of the damn planet.
Yes.
To be real.
Yeah. So it's like, what the?
Water's all over, baby.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right.
Terrible.
We did it.
A+.
A plus.
A plus.
We ain't gotta go.
Did you give it a 5 on? Wow.
5 stars on Letterboxd. My one sentence review said,
Yes.
if you cut out all the slow mo, the movie's only an hour and a half.
That's a good review, though.
Yeah, great review. 5 stars.
Yeah.
No notes. No notes. I mean, I didn't think we taught Melania this soon. Here we are. You know, I'd still rather watch Melania.
Oh my god!
So I can get that redacted dress.
Yes, yeah.
I can get the redacted files.
Yeah.
You know, so.
They don't know how it's sewn together.
Yep. It's like they will never know when it's in the Smithsonian.
Yes.
They will ask, how is there no stitching?
Is it the thing that looks like stitching around it?
Huh? Crazy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, A plus. Had a great time with it. About time, you know.
Yes.
Yep. Turned my whole night around. So.
That's great. You have no idea how happy.
Yeah.
That makes me.
You should, that's why I was like, I ain't gonna tell you what I think until I see you.
I know. I didn't get any text. I was shocked.
Well, I told you, I was like, I'm not gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
Halfway through it, I was like, man.
I was waiting.
I was like, I should hit him and be like, yo, this shit's going kind of stupid. I was like, nope, gotta leave him on the cliff a little bit.
Dude,
like they left, like they're gonna leave me for the rest of my life. So
yeah.
We can still get the band back together.
There's always a possibility. I mean, if you think about it,
they're all still young enough.
What I was excited about when Netflix was possibly going to buy Warner Brothers, there was talk of like
they probably would have did a show or something
because Snyder has been working with Netflix, so there was the possibility of like him because he has already expressed an interest even for like James Gunn because. He directed, Snyder directed Dawn of the Dead, which Gunn wrote.
Mm-hmm.
So they go way back, like 20 years or more.
Crazy.
And I think he's expressed an interest in doing a faithful adaptation of Dark Knight Returns, which I was talking about a little bit last week. And look, Ben's still the right age.
Yep, he's the man.
And you still have the damn costumes.
Yep, he said, I'm ready.
Yeah. And that huge tank-looking thing that he's standing on at the end of the film, Batman, is Batman's Batmobile from The Dark Knight Returns.
Damn.
So it's like, Snyder is like a huge Frank Miller fan.
Oh, yeah.
He's an Alan Moore fan. We already went over that.
He's a super
Watchmen.
fan.
Yeah. But those are like the two 80s comic gods, Alan Moore and Frank Miller. So you can't get any better than that.
What an adapter.
Yeah.
What an adapter. Go him.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So I guess Supergirl will be our next one.
Yeah, we can do like we did after Fantastic Four last year if you want.
Yep, we'll do that. So, guys, Supergirl will be next.
Yes.
We'll be off next week because I got to go to hell.
Yeah.
So, but I'll be back.
Oh, yes.
All right, guys, I'm done.
I'm Jamie.
It's Curtain Floor.